Hey everyone, we're back. Thank you so much for your patience there. Part 2 of this full moon in Aries live. It's your wild card round reading. And we have actually since moved on from the wild card round, moving into Aries. And we did Aries at the tail end of the last video, and I'll wait to see a few people trail in, and then we'll jump into it. And again, we took a little break there. Thank you for your like, whoever that was. I see 1 like and 0 people in the room. So, alright, let me just close the window now before we start introducing ourselves. You know, some of us may be a little nervous. Alright, I'm gonna just ghost it. I'm just gonna ghost this one. I'm hearing that like specifically, like, listen, I just want to sit in anonymous. I don't want to tell her that I'm there. I'm hearing that as well. I'm just gonna show up. I'm just gonna show up to the party. I'm hearing, please don't tell her that I'm gonna be there. I'm hearing that as well. Like, somebody just doesn't want to maybe make a huge deal out of something, like, right off the bat, sort of thing. Oh, Jessica. Okay. So I actually also just made a little meal as well. Some dried tomatoes, with zucchini. And, what else? What was in that? Onions. Yeah, so I'm hearing that's how our talk went on the date. I'm hearing that. Okay, so for Aries, someone's like grading someone. What the heck? They're like, what did you do on Friday? I did that, and I also did that. Oh, I see. Did you have grape juice or wine? I had a great time. So, next question. Devil here in the middle of the thread. All right. I think Aries was kind of. I'm hearing like amphibian, like in the treading water discussion thing there. I don't know. Someone's like grading someone's like quiz answers or something. Like, you know, it's that moment. It's that feeling where it's like, clearly I don't have the answer to this question, so I'm gonna draw on my pencil in my notebook. Okay. with my teeth chattering on the pencil, I'm hearing that like someone's like kind of also making jokes. They're kind of dancing around the subject with the devil upright. Now, for a number of you, it's cleared in ground. This is something where someone is kind of nervous, actually. Yeah, Sun and Wands reverse. They haven't talked to someone maybe for like a little bit of time now, and they're like, I don't know how it's gonna go. I'm hearing grape juice, wine, grape juice, wine, grape juice, wine. They're like, really, they're wondering how to present something with the justice card right there. They want to propose something. I'm hearing, hey, are you Jewish? I'm hearing that's with the justice card. Okay, Empress in reverse, Hyper's upright. Like, wait, so someone is planning something. They want to pot their plant in your garden, if you know what I mean, with the Empress in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is the type of thing where you'll know exactly what that means. It's not like, maybe like it means that on Sunday, but not that on Wednesday. No. You know what this means. I'm hearing this for number you like. This is like, you will know what this is. I'm hearing that, like, just yet again that way. Chariot in reverse. Somebody holds your grocery bags for you. I'm hearing that. That's how you'll know. Like, they call you JJ. J. Okay. I'm hearing, hey, as well. You're really good friends with them. I'm hearing twin with the Empress in reverse, Chariot in reverse. I'm hearing Joe. Hey, Joey, wow. Like, you see this person, you're like, Joe, and then it's like that feeling when you see people who know each other in public and they know each other, like, and you know it. Okay, you really can feel how well they know each other. Like, it's maybe a surprise, like someone like walks up to someone, they're like, Joey, and this guy's like, Joey, like something like that. All right, what does that mean? It's like mirroring. They're both Joey. Like, okay, it could be a metaphor, but chair in reverse, some sort of. It's like, yeah, like a really good friend, a real good pal. Okay, but we almost just dropped all the cards. Save the Fool in reverse, the Seven of Swords reverse, and somebody who doesn't want to talk. I'm hearing at that event. Now, there is maybe something that is kind of competitive. I'm hearing that with the Devil card. I'm hearing Aretha Franklin is around us now. I'm hearing that with the Death card. Wow, okay, in reverse. Someone, yeah, they want to honor some space maybe with the Father Wands in reverse and the Death card in reverse. I'm also seeing that this is something kind of competitive. I'm seeing 2 people looking at each other like neck to neck. They're like, you need to tie your tie. This person's like, I will, don't worry. Ace of Cups and the Judgment card. Okay, nothing like hearing that from a soldier. I'm hearing that as well with the Chariot who has your lost shoe. They're like, I have your dangling shoe. I don't know what that's linked to. It's kind of competitive though. They're like, again, neck to neck. Now let me look into the crowd real quick. I can't. It's getting like worse. It's really. It's getting, the eyesight thing is like getting like. I have like like, no, it's like, okay, wait, 1 second. Let me pull up the chat. I'm hearing charter school bus territory of discussion. I'm hearing that as well. Somebody's like, you're on our land. I'm hearing on our turf. This person's like, talk to me about it. They're like, this is competitive with the death card reverse. And the devil's upright like, and we have the announcement that everyone has been waiting for on Tuesday. Remember your ties, everyone. It's like something weird with the devil. I don't know. For a number of you, like, this is maybe someone who's presenting this awkward competition with the Father Wands reverse. Like, he's ready, but he's not ready yet. Give him a round of applause. Death in reverse. He's also still, you know, practicing. He's still in the training room with the death card in reverse, but, like, he's showing up as well. Moon upright, it's like the unlikely couple. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know. The Fool in reverse, take as he will. Seven Swords reverse. Let me pull up the spread. I'm hearing, say my name, when no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. 11, right there on the clock. Thank you, everyone who's pointing that out right there. Okay, so maybe it's like awkward. It's like some kind of presentation. It's like nothing is really, I don't know. Nothing is making sense maybe to a lot of people actually in that room. They're like, so why is he sitting over there? Okay. I guess we're all sitting over there, whatever. Okay, Hangman in reverse. I don't know what that was about. They're like showing up on the wrong side of the stage. They don't even like acknowledge that. They just automatically dismiss the question. I'm hearing that as well. It's like, so where were you when you were in Mississippi? It's like a trick question. It's like, I was like with my tie. It was professional reasons of the double. And I was doing donuts in the whole, why were you doing it over and over again? Like, why do you spend so much time there in that part of the world? Like, also doing like donuts like that, you know, around in the hole like that. And this person's like, because I am obviously drunk. I'm hearing that, and that doesn't matter. I'm hearing that with the Four Cups in reverse. I don't know what that was going to do. For a number of you, now let's clear the energy and ground. We're on Aries right now. I'm hearing all of me, lost all of you. Da, 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 na, 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 na. Someone feels like someone's also immature. They're like, you're like an inchworm caterpillar crawling onto the stove for dinner. I'm hearing that with the devil. Like, someone's like, they're really gonna, they feel like they're gonna beat someone in the competition kind of thing. They're like, you're gonna crawl on the stove. I'm hearing that. They're like warning them. I'm hearing nothing gets me more amped up than that. Hearing that from my greatest competitor that they think I'm gonna crawl onto the stage. I'm hearing like a lost winner. Wow. They're like, yeah, but you don't even know where the stage is. La 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 la. It's like, what? Okay, hold on. Not la 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 la, but like la 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 la, like over here. I don't know what. They're making jokes or they're sending them to the wrong room. Let's clear it. They're like, yeah, the stage is over there. I just hope that like you got the heads up. They're maybe, it's not feeling, it's a little bratty, okay? Like your competitor, like they act like they're giving you a tip. Like, oh, by the way, like they like text you. They're like, you gotta show up here at like this, at this stove. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Maybe they're like cooks or chefs or something, and then they like send you to the stove that doesn't work or something. You're like, great, thank you, okay for that. It's like, they kind of were giving you a tip, so called. They're like, hey, I want to tell you like ahead of time that we're using those stoves over there, and it's like that was totally wrong information. I'm hearing the Lovers in reverse, chair in reverse. So why did you use that chair? Why are you sitting over there? Oh, I see, because you wanted to get the good spot. Okay, fine, right in front of the television. Tummy rubs. He wants tummy rubs. I'm going back. They're joking. The Lovers in reverse. I'm hearing Lovers. There's a star in reverse. So yeah, they're poking fun, maybe even at each other, and like also not just each other, but like everything that sits in relation to them. So it's like look at you and also look at your tub of ice cream. I'm hearing to whom it concerns. Like, I don't know. It's getting kind of negative. I'm hearing that with a star in reverse, with three swords upright. Somebody's maybe a little sour. They're like, and this can be someone with their own career. They're like, I'm starting to feel like the company I work for doesn't give a damn. I'm hearing that for with the devil looking out. Like it's a disaster. Maybe it's like the company doesn't care about itself or like its own work ethic. Like there's something kind of also taking way too long to get going here with the Justice card at the base of the devil. No. It does come down to maturity, maybe as someone sees it. Maybe for a number of you, someone has a sort of expectation of themselves. They're like, by this time, by this age, by this hour, I want to be like really successful at this. And they feel kind of like they're too slow, like at making the moves they feel they need to make to move in this direction with the Two of Cups and the Hermit reverse. It's like someone who's just also very shy. They go on stage and they're like, it's her, there she is. Whoa, feeling my voice, like kind of giving out there. Them, there they are, like, that's what I want, like, that's the right timing, and they feel kind of, they feel spaced out. I'm hearing that. Like, the moment that there's a window of opportunity, somebody feels it, but then it's like maybe even sentimental is kind of for nice. So somebody proposing at the Son of Swords as well. Maybe the Judgment card, Ace of Cups in between the two, with the Judgment card leading out of that, with the Ace of Wands and the Hangman at the base of that, the Town of Monocles as well. Mirroring the Hangman, it's like, that's definitely what I want. That's definitely what it is, but I have to run to catch the train as well, to get us both there. So in the Chariots in reverse, I almost had the Justice card. So there's something that's like, I have to get there to do it. I can't just show up. Like, I have to journey, I'm hearing as well, to get there, to then be able to show up. So for a number of you, it's something that maybe even you feel you need to save up for, or like you really do need to prepare for in some kind of way as you feel it, maybe even like financially. But this is for a number of you a literal, like, I have to be there. I can't do a virtual, proposal. I can't do like a Zoom marriage thing. I have to be there with the Justice card. And you have, for a number of you, yeah, one second. This is for a number of you, a baby on the way. Whoa, Fool in reverse, Temperance in reverse. It's funny because we took a break to eat, so someone might be pregnant. They want to have the baby though, like immediately. They're like, I'm ready to have the baby, but like they gotta wait. Like they gotta go through the whole like 9-month thing. It's 9 months, right? Not 12. Okay, doing astrology for so long, it's like everything's 12. Better be 12. I don't know. Can you imagine having a baby for 12 months? I don't know about that. Son of Swords. And maybe somebody's like counting something down as well. Let's clear it. They're like, well, where's the baby going? If it's not going to be born, like, why is it taking so long? With Two of Pentacles, they're like getting kind of nervous towards those tail end days. They're like, I don't know. Where's the baby? Knock, knock with the Two of Pentacles. Maybe it's like a little bit of a, is it such a thing? Let's have a late bloomer. No. Let's clear it and ground with the Mother of Cups. It could be a metaphor yet again with the Two of Pentacles. It could be like an actual birth. You do have the Fool in reverse, Temperance in reverse. Someone's like, I'm ready. I'm hearing that again. Like, they're bursting. Like, their belly is like popping out. And they're like, they sleep in preggo mode. I'm hearing it in that way. They sleep like in labor. They're like, I have to imagine, like, before they go to bed, they're like, I have to imagine that, like, at any time, I could be just, like, having the baby right there. I just gotta sleep, like, with my legs, like, ready to, also crawl out of bed. Interesting. They sleep with their kit, their baby kit. I'm hearing that with the Son of Swords. Baby kit, chariot, flashlight, free-flowing pants. I'm hearing that as well. Like, somebody has a whole kit here. Son of Cups, Nine of Cups, Two of Swords, Seven of Cups. Somebody has even, like, a wristband thing. I'm hearing radio receiver as well. Chipmunk Children's Storybook. I'm hearing that as well. Forget necessity. You better not forget that. That should be next to the keys for the car at the door. Six of Wands in reverse. Right, that's like maybe something actually sentimental. Maybe it's like something you take with you. Like maybe that was like the book that like your first. Whoa, that's the pressure down the back of my neck. Let's clear that. Like for a number of you, this is something that maybe like you had as a child, and so that's symbolic for you. If you're having a baby now, it's like I want to hold on to that book while I'm like giving birth. I'm hearing that for a number of you. Wow. So now, okay. Whew. Now the Nine of Wands upright, and there's a lot more that goes into that. I'm hearing that as well. The Nine of Wands, like this is something that someone's definitely going to labor. Like look at this, Nine of Wands. It's only going in one direction. It's not like, you know, maybe yes, maybe no. It's like, it's definitely happening, but it's just getting more and more obvious. I'm hearing that as well. So for a number of you, in some way, there's maybe the sensation that you're getting close to something. You're culminating in some way. Feeling that pressure, strain on the back of my neck again. Let's clear that. 7 of Wands in reverse. Let's clear it again. Let's clear it again. Let's clear it again. One more time. Let's clear it again. 6 of Pentacles upright. 3 of Cups in reverse. Something is like thrown even around someone's neck. It's like a camera. It's so damn heavy. Whatever that thing is. Like, and you forget about it. Like, you know that feeling when something's heavy, you adjust it, and then shortly thereafter, you adjust it back, but not remembering that you adjusted because that was uncomfortable, so then it gets uncomfortable again, and then you're like, frick, again I put like my bag on my shoulder as well, like kind of thing. Now for a number of you, it's something that you're slowly but steadily moving towards. It's something that you actually feel like you need to prepare for physically. It's something like a test maybe, or some kind of even like professional experience with this, with the Devil and the 6 of Pentacles. I'm hearing palio. That's something in Tuscany. They'd have like a competition thing. Okay, anyways, with the flags and all that. It's like some kind of event. Now, for a number of you, there is something that I'm hearing you need to loosen up a bit. Maybe this is someone's coach. They're telling them like, calm down, Sean. You're fine. You're just carrying too much on your back, okay? You just need to clear the load. Whoa, let's clear that. So this person is like kind of maybe having a breakdown as well in their hat. They're like, here's my hat. Breakdown in my hat. They're in public. Maybe this person's crying. They're like, do you have a sweater or something? I gotta cry in a sweater. Or this person's like, I have a hat. They're like, that will do. Chariot in reverse. So we'll look right. This person's like covering their face. Let's clear it. They're like, call me back. Okay, I will. They're like, call me when you get there. This person's like kind of crying. They're like, all right, I will. I will. Maybe they're nervous or something. They're happy for maybe this is somebody having a baby yet again. But anywho, so let's get back into it with the Devil here in the center of the spread. There's somebody's going somewhere. With the Devil and the Judgment card, they're kind of nervous. They're kind of like, where's my room? I'm hearing that as well. Where do I board? What do I do? It's like maybe the first time they're flying alone. I'm hearing that as well. Devil and the Justice could be a kid flying like on their own. Justice here. Yeah, I'm hearing Justice. I'm looking at the Daughter of Swords. They could be a Libra. With a lot of Leo in the chart. Chariot, let's clear it. They wear glasses. They got like this shaggy brown hair. It's kind of cute. One second, it's freezing in here. One moment. Let me just turn up. Actually, let me just get a jacket. This person's like, why is it so cold on the flight? Why, they don't know, why are they, do they know what they're doing? And this person's kind of nervous on the flight. They're like, I don't know why, maybe they've never flown. They're like, what was that sound? Where are we going, everyone? Maybe they wake up in the middle. One second. This could be metaphorical even, like suddenly they're like rising to some event. They feel like, I'm not prepared for this, or I feel like it's kind of risky. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know where I'm going exactly. I can't tell. I'm hearing that as well, and it's kind of confusing. The hood has been detached from this jacket. Someone feels kind of exposed as well with the Devil. It's kind of like running out without your cameo on. I'm hearing that with the Devil and the Judgment card as well. Like maybe this is something that I'm hearing refracting with the Devil. I'm hearing Agus with the Devil and the Fool. Let's clear it. It's something that someone is preparing for. It's a journey with the Justice card as well. You're gonna like even transform something. Someone's for this room. You're gonna have a baby. Someone's gonna have a baby. Baby. BB. Someone has like a bag of BB cream or something. They're like, I want to put that on that. Okay, 2 of Cups and the Son of Cups. So something is kind of, they're falling asleep. I don't know what that's about. They're having some sort of experience. They're like, where am I? Hearing that as well. Devil here. Could be Ascension. Let's clear light work again. Second time the Fool. So there is a guided energy here with the Fool. Somebody's like, do you remember that? They're like, yeah, I remember that. This could be meditation, hypnosis, but I am feeling kind of sleepy. Energy with the Son of Wands as well. But interestingly, the Son of Wands is fire energy, and it is sort of an active energy. So mirroring the Fool in reverse, it's kind of like, I know what I do, I just don't know where I stand on the table. I'm hearing that as well. Wow, it's kind of disoriented energy with the Son of Wands upright, Fool in reverse. It's like quiet as well. Eight of Cups. Something is suddenly kind of. It's maybe even that feeling of like you're about to like even go on stage or like give a huge like speech, and right prior to that moment, like you're so nervous that like everything like is silent to you. It's kind of like that. All you hear are like your ears. You don't hear anything that goes through them. You just hear your ears. Just they're sitting on my head. You just hear that and that only. I don't know what that's about. But for a number of you, whoa, it's like something like kind of like can't hold up your head feeling with the devil, which kind of does remind me of like a newborn child. Yeah, like this person is kind of like, I don't know where I am right now. Son of Wands. Maybe they even woke up on they woke up suddenly in public as well. They're like, why are there so many people? I'm hearing that as well. Wow, Son of Wands. Imagine like a baby, like how they feel when they do awaken in that moment. I'm hearing it as they awaken. Wow, it's like when they're so-called born. It's like everything is silent. I'm hearing that as well. Imagine like the sound of the earth canal. It's like so womby. And you're like moving through that and it's like you're just hearing womb. You're just like in the ear canal. I'm hearing that as well. It's so interesting. It's like you're just moving through. You just hear transit noise. And then bloop. Whoa. Buzz Lightyear? Is that you? Like, I don't know what that's about with the Ace of Cups. Like, somebody maybe is seeing even, like, light or angels. They're connecting here. Let's clear. This could be ascension, but there's something like activation. They're like, where are we going? Son of Wands, right? It could also be a kid on, like, a flight for the first time kind of feeling. Now, for a number of you, it's clearing and ground. Clearing and ground. That's so interesting. Crazy Horses Kincaid. Woomy, W-O-M-B-Y, opposite of Roomy, R-O-O-M-Y. Very, very interesting. Yeah, no, but this person is kind of, I don't know, with the Son of Wands upright, they're either really nervous and you're kind of going Jello-like in that moment when you're about to propose. With a Hieron at the base of the Son of Wands, like maybe even an idea. It could be an idea where it's like, I'm gonna like present this to the crowd and they are not expecting this, and I know that maybe someone wants to also change, they want to turn the beat around with their behavior. They're like, yeah, she never saw me like that. She never saw me like with a rose in my hand as well. Like, let me think quick and act fast. With the Son of Wands looking in the future. Someone's like, you need a glass of water. A tall glass of wine, please. I'm hearing that with the Son of Wands right. They're kind of just, yeah, they're in that moment. They're nervous. But for another number of you, this is someone maybe even feeling a little woozy or seasick. They're like, where is everything? They're kind of like, they see everything floating. They might be having an astral trip. I don't know. The Son of Swords, what is that? No, but something with their ears. They maybe even have like headphones on. Okay, let's clear it and ground. Let's clear it and ground. Again, with the Son of Swords looking down with the Judgment card. Now, for a number of you, I'm here, Jessica, will you be my main marriage partner? I'm hearing that as well. Son of Wands. Three of Cups. Someone's like so nervous right now. They're literally like they're Jello. They're like, I am just like, I feel like the roots to a tree right now. I have to hold the tree up. It's a really hard position to keep. You think it's easy. It's not. Three of Cups. It's not. Joe. It's not. Devil here at the base of Three of Cups. Someone's like, they're so nervous. Wow. Voila, here we are. This is a room. Oh my god, they're dropping everything. They're hitting the keys on the door so loud. Sound is so obnoxious as they're concerned compared to the silence of the hallways. I'm hearing that as well. They're like, everything in here is jewelry for the crown that you will wear. Maybe they're like thinking of that. They're like, this is the moment when I'm gonna propose to her. I'm hearing for to make love to her. Well, that hurt. I'm smelling perfume here. Whoa. Draw the cards. Smack the door with my hand. Ow, that hurt. I can't show it. Son of Swords are bright. I'm fine. I'm fucking clumsy. Because I'm nervous. I'm hearing that. Don't worry. Ace of Wands. I will make up for it. Ace of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. I didn't notice anything. I'm cool. I don't see why you're okay. Curled up in a ball like that. At the end of the torn paper. I'm hearing that as well. Like, it could be a metaphorical, but someone's like kind of curling up, like they're kind of maybe shot. But one second, they tore something maybe. Like they're like they wanted to open the curtain, they shredded it. They freaking shredded. They're like, I just broke the window. I'm hearing that as well with the Temperance card. They're like, it's fine. Somebody hanging out with the Pisces. They kind of help make light of things. I'm hearing that. Let's clear it around. I'm hearing rupees. I'm hearing like rupees. I'm hearing Reuben very strongly with the Hangman in reverse. I'm hearing rupees. He says the cool rupees. I'm hearing, I don't know what that was going to. Let's clear it. I'm hearing clap. I'm hearing dig. Dad? I'm hearing that as well. All right. Who's that? That's my dad. He was hitting darts at the back of the office room door. Do not do anything about that. You don't need to do anything. Do I need to say hi to him? Don't worry. I'm hearing that. Let's clear that. This person's like, no, I gotta say something. Don't worry about him. I'm hearing that. Who's that, though? What do you mean? Like, I'm gonna see what's up with that. Okay, the drawer doesn't just open itself like that. We gotta make sure who's that. I'm hearing that with the Daughter Cups. I don't know what that's about. Death in reverse. Somebody's like, they open a drawer with someone's like, also their, with their thoughts in it. Maybe someone's, they slip a word. They accidentally say someone's name, maybe. Oh, the Son of Cups, Daughter Cups. They're like, who's that? This person's like, oh, I told you about him. I'm hearing that with the Two of Cups. They're so nervous. They're like shaking. They're like, we'll just say it again. Who's that? I'm hearing that again. Death in reverse. Someone either shows up for no reason. It's just someone's dad. They run up to the door or something. They got like a hat on, or there's like, let's clear it. I'm hearing there's fire around their head. Someone maybe feels like someone's intimidated. Well, they're like, why he seemed like he knew where he was going. He's like, but he just kind of like hits the door like that. I mean, why was he banging on the door like that? Because like sometimes he thinks that I don't hear him or something like that. Like he doesn't know that I know how to open the door. I'm hearing that as well. So he has to bang on it. This person's like, let's go open the door. This person's like not understanding. This person's like, don't go there with him. It's fine. We're good. I told him about you. La 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 la. Mother of Wands. Don't. Another one bites the dust. Oh no! What are you doing here? You're the weatherman. I'm hearing that. Like, a lot of times I'm gonna see someone outside of the door. I'm smelling perfume here. They're like, hold on a second. Yeah, I know who you are. You're the weatherman. I'm hearing that. Patrol officer. I'm hearing kindred spirit. I'm hearing those with strength in reverse, magician reverse. Someone like they kind of spill the beans in a little bit of like a really obvious way. I'm hearing that as well. They're like, wait a second. I so know who you are. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe someone tries to dip with like they leave a space without saying like their vows. I'm hearing that as well. What is going on? Well, maybe we gotta ask how Willy Wonka first started out the story, because that might tell you a little bit of how he's thinking of ending it with the Ace of Cups upright. So there's something maybe that's coming so-called full circle. But what's up with this? It feels like there are a number of people in the room. A lot of people are not understanding. I'm hearing that a number of people are offended. Some people are Greek, so they get it. I'm hearing that as well. Some people are not getting it, though. And they actually are also, they're also Greek. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but you have this, it could be historical. Like, someone's like, this, like, something matter really, I feel like my ring is buzzing. This is a, Labradorite ring. This is maybe someone's dog or something. I don't know. They're like, okay, anyways. For a number of you, though, someone, like, didn't tell someone about something with Magician reverse, Strength in reverse, they're, like, outside the door or something like that. They're like, he's just, like, he's a rover dog, alright? He just roams around, he hits the door like that. It's just my dog, don't worry. This person's like, but we should make sure that it's not, like, you know, a past life soulmate or anything. This person's kind of, like, paranoid. They feel like, yeah, 3 swords upright. They're like, who's lurking? Who's lurking? Star in reverse. So, I don't know, let's clear it. They're like, that's a doorman. He's a bellman. I mean, the doorman. This is a house. So what do you mean? He has the key to your door? The key to your house. I mean, he's the mailman, so he delivers mail. But he opens the door to your house to deliver the mail. That's some, like, I got a third eye. And I look at you through it. I'm hearing business. What the someone doesn't trust someone. They're just, I don't know, they feel like something's too good to be true as well. Let's clear it. This is though with someone's dad for no 100%. Like they're like, he looks like he's in a fury. Maybe someone sees someone in pub. Well, let's clear it. They're intimidated. They're like, oh my god, there he goes. Maybe someone's dad is like even famous or something. They're kind of nervous. They're like, should I say hi to him? Well, in the case of the Libra reading. Yep. Before you, like, tread upon anyone's lawn, including, I don't care if it's some grandmother, you want to look into maybe what the, how to say hello. I'm hearing that with the Strength card in their language as well. For a number of you, it's like you want to bring flowers. Yeah. It's like this person went through the bushes to get to their house. They saw, like, a really nice rose. They're like, how do I make light of the situation? They're like, yeah, maybe I should just get them a rose. And they're trying to saw off this rose. They're trying to let her, I'm seeing someone in a, like, you guys, it's really, they're in a bush. I bet it could be metaphorical as well. They're in a bush. I'm really seeing like this though. They're in a bush of roses and they're late to the date. So they have to find a way. They're like, wow, this is a great idea. And I'm tasting something salty in my mouth. They're like, this is like an awesome idea. I'm gonna get a rose for them from this bush right here. So they start trying to like cut off the like vine or something. I don't know, with the vine of bush of roses. That doesn't work like that with the Son of Swords. But someone's like, why isn't, they don't know how to cut the rose thing. I don't know if they're somehow having trouble with that. You have the Two of Pentacles, the Son of Swords. They also have the balls. I'm hearing with the Two of Pentacles. I don't know. They're kind of like, what do I do? I'm hearing that with the Two of Pentacles, the Father. I don't know. This is like lawn action, kind of reminding me of the Libra read a few months back. So let's clear the ground though. Two of Pentacles and the Star. Someone feels like they're low on time in some kind of way. With the Sun of Wands, they're just really excited to get this off the ground. With the Son of Wands looking into the future. Now with the Son of Swords and the Strength card, it's starting to get weird because we look like at this point that we've been really lurking through the bushes. We have like things in our hair, leaves in our hair. We have the thorn, the thorn in our mouth. I'm saying the lion is like holding this like this rose in its mouth, but like it's literally like you know that feeling when you're nervous, you don't think about what you're doing. You like hold the rose like on the part where the thorns are. You like purposely cut the thorns off at the bottom, so you hold the bottom with the thorns there. Okay, you're like, wow, it's a real rose with real thorns. But you end up holding the part that, like, you told yourself not to. It's like something like that. Like, I went through all of that preparation so that I wouldn't have to do that. And then in the end, I did that, like, willingly. I literally just did it. So it's like they're holding this rose with the thorn in the mouth. It's very interesting. And they're like, but I can't do anything about it now. So they're at their door. They're like, I feel the prick of the thorn. But I can't think about that right now. Okay, so this thing hurts. I hear them this strength card. Hope you're not allergic to thorns. Because, yeah, that'll be a bit of time there. Three of Pentacles. They're like, this thing is in my mouth right now. I can't really talk. Let's clear up the Strength card and the Son of Swords. There's definitely something thorny pricking someone's mouth. I don't know what that's about. Anyways, Three of Pentacles. Let's clear it. Oh my. Maybe even like they got a paper cut? I'm hearing that as well. But like, and they had they brought a band-aid with them. They're like, I'm gonna put this on my paper cut. It's like on their tongue though. I don't know how that works, but there's something. But you end up like throwing the band-aid away. Or somehow leaving it at the door before you left home. I'm hearing that as well. So it's something like that where things didn't exactly add up. I'm seeing a band-aid here with the Three of Pentacles, and it can be, take it as you will, and just drop right there. Yeah, you like lost something, you dropped it, or like you threw it out. Threw out that really important thing I needed in the box of things that I thought I didn't really need, but then it's like too late to even think about that right now. Hi, you're like at their door. Strength and the Son of Swords. I'm sorry, I'm so late. I was seeing my parents last minute. Sounds like this person making this up like on the spot. They're like, I am seriously panting. Maybe they're kind of trying, they don't know what to say. Maybe why is this a matter of being late with the Strength card? It can be again metaphorical, where it's like it's a matter of years. I feel like I'm behind with this. For a number, it's a proposal or some kind of presentation. Let's clear it. Son of Wands. This person has the door to their house open. I'm hearing the card for a number of you. They're like, you want to get out of the road? I'm hearing that like you're in the middle of the road, you're standing there, you're telling me that you're sorry. Come in the house. I'm hearing that with the Two of Pentacles, the Strength card. They're like, I'm fine. They're brushing their hair back. High Priestess. Wow, everything looks so nice here. I'm hearing that. High Priestess looking at the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. It's always interesting when you end up watching this like months down the line. You're like, wow, that was me. Freaking it was me. I did not ever think that I would be in that. That was me. This is a Hangman with the Tempest card coming through right there. So for a number, there's something, and the Death card. So funny because I literally, several times I'll go back and watch readings. I'm like, wow, that was definitely not what I was thinking in that moment. Okay, maybe logically, like, I never really thought as well that could have been possible. For a number, this is someone's behavior that has turned around to such a significant degree that it's almost like you don't recognize this person anymore. Someone has maybe like also grown up. But anyways, so yeah, I'll look back at some readings and I'll be like, whoa, that's uncanny shape-shifting energy. Like it's just interesting how the energy can manifest. Now, it can be literal, right? Of course, and it can manifest in a number of ways. Maybe like you'll watch a reading 1 month and you'll be like, wow, it really manifested in a certain way. And then you'll watch it 6 months down the line, you'll be like, whoa, it really manifested in another way. And then a year down the line, whoa, a year, 2 years, I don't know, some of you go back, you watch those older readings, so-called. But what is time? And so then it's like, it's funny because then I'm like, wow, that kind of like interesting. I don't know. Maybe in a certain way, you might find that you don't identify literally with a certain energy in a moment of watching a reading, let's say, for example, but then it's like later, this is like, my spirit guides are prepping me for this now. This is gonna be you. Okay, Hangman, Temperance card, and the Death card. It's like all my placements. Hangman is a Pisces, Temperance is Sag. When I saw these cards, I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. It's like, kind of my energy. The card here is a Scorpio. There's my rising. Okay, so for a number of you, it's like maybe you even like you were maybe even like selected for something. You're like, me? Who? Me? That means I gotta show up. They gotta show up. And I gotta show up. Like, I gotta show up. I can't have them show up for me. I'm here also this time. Interesting. So maybe you're like putting something off for a number of you. It was something that you really like. Yeah. There's no replacement. Someone's like, we want you, and we want you only. We need you here. We are not going to be replacing you. This person's like, oh, what about Friday? This person's like, we're not putting it off. It's Chariot in reverse, Magician in reverse, Fool in reverse, again, Tempest in reverse, High Priestess upright. So for a number of you, it's like, this has really been something that you've waited towards, waited on, wanted to get off the ground. You kind of like were wanting to make the right decision with this. Mother of Cups looking at the Strength card, but not really, kind of looking past the Strength card at the Tempest card in reverse, who's looking at the Empress in reverse. It's kind of awkward. Look at this. The way that this is like kind of taking place. It's like, I don't know, kind of a pointing fingers energy, but not knowing who to point at. It's like it's them, and it's like they're not there, so it's kind of like, I don't know. There's darting energy here with the strength card. Let's clear it. There's a feeling that something is last minute frazzled, sort of, with the Emperor in reverse as well, and the Mother. It's like, I didn't think that I would need to, like, also meet you. It's a sensation of, like, you have an interview. You weren't expecting for you to meet with, like, 2 people in one day. Maybe they pass you on to the next round, like, right there, and you're like, whoa, really? Like, so soon, like, now? Maybe that's why you went, like, out to the back of the office and you picked some rose off of their bush. I'm hearing that. You're like, I need to be, like, better dressed for this. Just like your parents are here. So, your parents? You know, I gotta, like, get ready for that. Just son of wands. Yeah, they're frustrated as well, possibly. Let's clear it on the right ring finger. I'm hearing I had to switch out of romantic vibes. You don't get it. I'm, like, in that mood with the lovers. And the son of wands, I can't have that look in my eye when I'm looking at your grandmother as well, okay? I gotta have a different look in my eye, and I have to get ready for that with the 5 wands. Maybe for a number of you, it's like suddenly someone's parents walk in. They're like, are you the friend she was talking about this whole time? Hi! And they, like, have their hand out. High five! No, high five, actually. We'll go high five, yeah. Don't look down there as, like, I don't know, maybe someone's, like, in the middle of some experience here. They're like, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for this. It's not that anymore. It's not over there. It's over here. It's right here, right now. I'm not buying time here with the Daughter of Pentacles, so let's clear it. I'm hearing your parents are in town. What? I'm hearing that. Son of Swords. Is it a problem? No, it's not a problem. I just don't know my alphabet letters. I'm hearing that. Maybe they're not saying that, but they feel, like, immature, you know what I mean? They're like, they need time to feel ready to have a conversation also, like that. Maybe that's something that they do want to do. Have the conversation with a Hierophant and the Son of Wands. But they feel there's also a lot involved in that. So they want to kind of feel ready for that. I'm hearing mall. I saw them at the mall. Oh my god. I'm for number here at the theater. For a number of you, I'm here. Select number of you. I'm hearing the amphitheater. Yo, I'm meeting your parents in astral. You don't get it. I'm having dreams about them. Well, I know your parents. Don't worry. We had a few drumroll moments. I'm hearing Dusseldorf. I'm hearing in his Avalon Theater. Marlone. I don't know. Maybe someone needs to meeting someone's parents while they're kind of, like, tipsy. And they just feel like, can't have this conversation right now. Okay, with the moon and the Son of Wands and the Hierophant. No. Yeah, someone's parents are seated right next to them. It's that feeling of, like, I can't ask them to scooch over, but, like, our hips are touching. I feel the heat of their hip on my bone. Because they're so far into me, like, their hip is pushing into my hip bone. Now it's just my bone. I mean, it's like, this is people they're in a booth, like, someone maybe sees someone's parents in, like, even, like, a restaurant, and they have to, like, you know, call them over. I'm smelling perfume here. They're like, oh wow, you're here too. Okay, come on over to the booth for 2. We'll be 4, not from. All right, 6, maybe even. Oh, her sister's here. Oh, hey, what's up? I'm hearing Hades, 7 of Cups, Hades. Take it as you will. I don't know what that's going to. The High Priest. Somebody's like, I was not. Someone's wearing a hat. They like, it's like sudden. They're into their meal, and then like the person they're sitting with is like, oh my god, look up, jar of tools. Ready? I'm hearing that as well. It's Clara. Okay, doing like the so-called boss, whatever it is. Now, someone like walks in and they're like so into their food, and they look up and they don't even like, they don't have time to process it. They're just standing there. They're like, oh my god, hi, wow. Went from mashed potatoes to like mom and dad. Hi, Ron. Hi. I mean, hi. What's your last name again? How do I say it? Mr. and Mrs. what? The moon. Mueller. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing, I want candy. Dun 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 dun. This person's like introducing them. They're like, he's like, yeah, Aaron Carter, you know. the singer for that one show. I'm hearing, can you get low, 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 low? Boots with the fur, with the fur. Someone's like kind of famous, maybe. They're like presenting them. They're like, yeah, he's kind of awkward about it. He doesn't want to remind everyone that room in the house. You know what I mean? Okay, well, yeah. Anyways, they're like kind of change the subject. They're kind of, someone's nervous about something someone's bringing up in front of their parents. This is for a number of you, not everyone. Don't joke about that. Okay. So it kind of like gives them a look. They're like turn to them like at the table. They kind of like they knee their eye socket, but like indirectly, like in an incognito way. I'm hearing that as well. Under the table, they like hit their knee or something. They send them like a little like a message under the table. They're like, don't mess around with that. I'm hearing that as well. Don't say that. I'm hearing that with the Ace of Pentacles. They're like pinching someone's leg. They're like, don't talk about that thing. Ace of Swords. Ace of Pentacles. Maybe they even take him to the bathroom briefly. They're like, hold on, I'm broke. I need her help. 1 second, I need to go to the bathroom. Can you help me with this? Just the chair thing, yeah. They're like, alright, yeah, sure. Just chew on your food, you guys. Enjoy your meal. Your meals, now they're ordering, they're all sitting, let's clear it and ground. Now, somebody, like, gets up, and they go over to the bathroom in the restaurant, and, like, they're talking this, like, under their breath. They're like, so look, I really don't want you to, like, look at me like that. Also in front of them, I'm hearing that. Oh, boy. Why? I'm hearing, is this all a house of cards to you? I mean, this person's getting kind of, like, they're, like, not liking that they're having to talk, like, in a storytime fashion about their state of mind with the Mother of Pentacles. They're like, why do you have to be all hush hush, Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Let's clear it. They're like, you know, because like I'm just moving on from them, and I don't want them to think anything about that. Like, we don't need to be advertising, okay, how I'm all like, you know, emo and emotional and all that. Maybe someone's like bringing up someone's past or history or something. They're like, just to like, please don't tell them about all of the things also that like we shared and like our assets and like how they're all overlapping with our elbow grease and like how we do that, you know? Let's clear it. I don't know what that's like too, guys. Mother of Pentacles, time about. They're like, we don't need to go into all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, this person's like, are you tired? What's wrong? Like, you seem kind of like suddenly you don't know how to talk about your emotions. I'm hearing that as well. This is what someone's maybe saying. They're like, suddenly. Okay, so there's somebody in the environment. Let's clear it. Yep. Someone sees somebody maybe even in the environment. This is like maybe someone who someone knows. They're like, I just don't. Someone wants to take the tie off their neck as well. They're like, I don't want to wear this tie right now. This person's like, we're in the middle of a business meeting. You can't go to the bathroom and take your tie off, come back without a tie. That's like not gonna work like that. This person's like, I can't be. It's weird. It's like this. It's like they're at a restaurant with a company or something. And then they're like working for that company, they're all committed to that position, whatever. And then in that restaurant, they see another company that they like had just interviewed for. It's so weird. So they're like, I can't be doing this. Uh-oh. So they like get up. They also have a boner. This is for a number. Look at this. I'm looking at. I've been working with this card. I'm hearing hi. I've been working for this card. Yeah, they don't have time to like clean up the mess. I'm hearing as well. I've been working with this deck for how many years now, and I've never interpreted it in this way. I'm seeing this as a boner. For a number of you with the Empress, they're like, I'm hearing, honey, it's not about that. Someone is like, why you don't love me anymore? Why don't you want to brush my teeth for me in front of your parents? I'm hearing that this person is kind of drunk, maybe for a number of you. They're kind of like, fine, I'm gonna clean everything off the desk, including, you know, my smile on my face. I'm hearing that, my smile. They're so drunk. This person is not, maybe they're like, they don't want to show someone up. They don't want to, they maybe see someone that they were with in the past, or like, and they're with someone else now, and they don't want to, with someone else, it could be also an aspect of their own being. They're like, I don't want to show up like I'm all that now. I don't want it to come off like I'm just like moving on. You know what I mean? I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. These people were talking in the hallway of a restaurant that leads to the bathroom. They're like, but it's in fine print. I wrote it in fine print. They're like, doesn't she know that, like, you're not a thing anymore? I'm hearing that as well. Let's clear it. It's like, yeah, but I don't want to, like, come out and, like, make that a whole big thing. I'm hearing that as well. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, Emperor in reverse, Hangman upright, Justice card upright, Judgment upright, Five of Cups upright. This is very hurtful for a number of you to someone. They're like, you were, like, literally flirting with me, like, while you were still breaking up with her. Let's clear it. Someone, like, drops a pan in the kitchen. It's so loud in that moment, and it's kind of symbolic. Let's clear it. They're like, your parents are not proud of that, and you know it, and that's why you don't want to bring it up. Let's clear it. This person's like, it's not about that, Priscilla, okay? Can you just please, like, pop the bottle of champagne already? Let's go out, smile on your face. Just don't talk to them about all, you know. Let's clear it. Ten of Cups. Maybe they're both kind of like in a state of mind that's just not ready for this. Strength upright. Let's clear it. Chariot. Two of Cups. Something that maybe is reminding someone of the past. They don't. Maybe it's not that they're kind of in that in between. I'm hearing ego land culture with the Lovers, and I don't know what that's one too. Okay, with the Sun of Swords, but it's like they just in their mind they don't want to maybe even like go to a place that maybe they were before, and they're like, it's not that I'm not over that space, even on an energetic level. It's just I don't want to be in that space. I'm hearing that for a number of you. So maybe there's something that someone is just kind of waking up from. I'm here waking up to, releasing, even like they feel like they're healing from something, and they don't want to just kind of cut open a freshly healed wound kind of feeling. And it's not because it's not healed, it's just, you know, it's a little bit like, you know, wanting to clear the air. I'm hearing that's all Three of Cups. Let's clear it. Somebody's like, no, I can't go in there. I can't go in there. This person's like, what are you doing? Can you just be like kind of okay right now? Why are you like so frazzled? I'm hearing that. Like, you look like you're French with mint chip ice cream on your mustache. I don't know right now. Like, this person is, I don't know what that was going to do, but like maybe someone, it's just they're acting kind of like, I don't want to make an appearance right now. Three of Cups. It's like, can you calm down? It's like, we're at Carl's Jr. Can you just chill out? I don't know. That could be a metaphor. Take it as you will. It's like, no, I can't. I can't just slide off the radar with that one. Like, maybe someone's also kind of hyping up. They're jealous that someone is seeing someone else in public or something. I don't know. You need to let go your own blocks. Focus on yourself. Don't look at other people in their love lives. I'm hearing that as well. This is someone maybe who looks on at something else here in the environment. Looking on at others while looking down at their food. I'm hearing as well. Let's clear it. They're like, yeah, I'm just not ready to represent this. Okay, Aries, wow. Wow, we just got in the chat right now. Let me just pull it up here so I can actually see what's going on. Yeah, it's weird, because, like, someone is nervous, someone else is not nervous. At all, actually. It's kind of uncomfortable, to be honest. It's like, it gets obviously uncomfortable. It's like, why am I so okay with this, but you're so not okay with this? Are you, like, on the same page as me? I'm hearing that as well. Or do I need to, like, say something to myself rather than to you in front of my parents? Wow. So let's clear that. This person's like, don't take it there, Priscilla. I'm hearing that with the Eight of Cups, the Hermit in reverse. Eight of Cups is upright. So something was too. So it's like, it's just not a good time. I'm hearing it's like they're sensitive about something. It could be them with themselves. Let's clear it. Maybe they're like about to propose to someone, and then they look at their phone or something. They're like, there she goes. She has another like flirt text. Father Pentacles over the Three of Cups. But this can again also be someone's family member. Someone's phone though will like not stop ringing. They feel like someone has like a hidden text or something. So it just kind of puts this weird taste in their mouth. It's not even something that is brought up and then this person like denies being able to like talk about that. But for a number of you, it's maybe, or to bring it up at all, but it's like this person is just feeling that weird energy, even with themselves. They're like, I just feel weird right now. I'm hearing that with the Death card. Like, I'm not ready to do this. So maybe they were like about to propose something and then they were like, actually, I'm right. I'm hearing that as well. Wow. So maybe they were kind of, yeah, well, ooh, it's like spiderweb energy in the heart chakra. Oh my god. Too much pressure for somebody here with the father wands in reverse. Like, there's so much ego hype up here. It's like, they can't handle it even. They're like, what if she's handling, like, dirty money? What in the world? What is that? Alright. Somebody's like, I'm hearing panhandling. Like, it's something symbolic again. In the environment, like a pan drops. They're kind of paranoid with the father of wands in reverse. Her parents are here. What if they also, like, you know, do that sort of thing? I don't know what. They're just like, they're kind of frazzled again with the father wands in reverse. No. I'm hearing framed with the father of cups. Yeah, someone could actually be famous and they're just like, they get nervous, or there's something particular though here. So maybe they don't want to tell them that they're like famous or something. That pisses this other person off. They're like, why don't you want me to be real? I'm not gonna lie to my parents. I'm hearing that as well. We're still in Aries, by the way. Yeah. I'm hearing, okay, just leave it. It's fine. Just leave the check. I'm hearing that as well. The father of pentacles reverse. We'll pick it up. Like, you need to leave. I hope that's not the case. Somebody leaving in the middle of dinner. They're like, I can't hang out with you. I'm so sorry. I gotta go early. I gotta go to home. Gotta go to home. Yeah. Like, ET home. ET is home now. I'm already home. I gotta go there though now with the moon. It's like, this is weird. I don't know. It is gonna be weird tomorrow too. You know, the moon and the 9 of cups, like, he made it seem like he was like a make-out animal. I mean, heard that with the father of cups in reverse, but like he didn't have enough make-out time. You know what I mean? Let's clear it. Like, this is someone's family. Maybe they're like, why did he just not even like say anything at all? Like, what the hell? They're just like, no, it's absolutely not okay. He needs to rip the buttons off the blouse already. Like, that's unacceptable. I'm hearing that as well with the strength. Like, he tried to button up his blouse. Like, I'm good. I'm a good kid. I just need to, like, you know, ground my energy. I'm hearing that as well. Like, no. That was, like, really rude with the Eight of Pentacles. If somebody feels it, let's put it. They scurried out of the restaurant. Eight of Pentacles, Temperance in reverse. Temperance in reverse. The moon. These people are... Now the person's talking with their family in the restaurant. They're like... Listen, she's, like, not feeling well. I'm hearing this with the 9 of Cups and the moon. She's feeding her goldfish too much, and she's also eating too much. I don't know, so... It could be symbolic, goldfish being related to finances, but... Or even, like, working too much. I'm hearing that workaholic with the devil and the temple. Whatever it is, yeah, Ace of Cups, something was very underwhelming. Someone was like, that was totally, like, awkward. Why did he get up in the middle of dinner and, like, run like a cheetah without a program even? He's like, you didn't know where he was going, you just couldn't show up? That's, like, so rude. Like, how much more rude can you get with the Daughter of Cups and the devil in reverse? Like, someone felt, maybe, like, someone was, like, kind of... They dipped right when it was their time for the presentation sort of feeling. And it was a group project, okay? It's like something like that. Let's clear it. They're like, I don't feel well. I feel weird. I'm hearing that with the 10. I feel weird here. 10 of Pentacles. I'm hearing Willy Wonka does it again. Watch him come back for another round of that next summer. Ha, ha, ha. Like, someone's parents or family, they're just like, we're never going to forget that. The way he, like, just wrote on the wall as well. Like, was it the Facebook wall? Sorry, I missed dinner, everyone. I'm too salty about my own story and everything. I have to go save myself. And I can't be there for you. I'm sorry, bye. I'm hearing that with the devil in reverse. Like, let's clear the head. Okay, the chakra, yeah, but the head as well. Like, I don't know. Maybe someone was just so... They felt something was inappropriate even, and they knew how inappropriate that was. Maybe that was part of it. They wanted to make a point of something. They're like, I'm not going to be ready for this. Like, I'm not ready for this, and I'm not going to pretend like I'm ready for this. I'm hearing that as well. For a number of you, somebody didn't want to give an impression that they were like ready for something when they weren't, and they felt that they weren't. So there was something maybe of a little bit, but this comes down to ego as well, possibly. We've got every father on the table. They're all more or less in reverse, and they're all kind of scattered. It's like someone is scared to make an impression. I'm hearing that as well. Like they could be a perfectionist. They could feel like, hey, but they're also, they got this like, well, someone may call it in the environment. They're like, oh, it's a little like neurotic the way they like run off like that. They're not like really ready to have any kind of like, serious conversation. I'm feeling spirit guide here. So for a number of you, this is something that someone is very spiritually guided. I'm seeing spirit guides everywhere now. So for a number of you, there's something that someone's just very, they feel, it's not that they're not social. They're just kind of sensitive. I'm hearing that as well to what, also, first of all, criticism, but they're very sensitive. They might have a lot of Pisces in the hangman. They're kind of flighty, okay? They're kind of, they're also well known, interestingly, with the Daughter of Cups, like, they're careful who they hang out with. I'm hearing that's all the Father of Pentacles in reverse. They don't just like give out their numbers sort of feeling. I'm hearing that as well with the Sun. With I said the Son of Cups, the Daughter of Cups. Their memory is incredible as well. Oh my goodness, they're very sensitive again. I'm hearing like they remember everything, but everyone. Now, for a number, yeah, Eve exactly. Sal and vinegar chips. Sounds like Sal sounds like a person. I eat Sal with vinegar. Sometimes I don't eat him at all. Sometimes I eat him with oil only. Sometimes Sal is not even there. Let's clear it. Sounds fantasy. They got like a fantasy thing going on here with Ace of Cups reverse. Let's clear it. Oh, you did mean to say Sal? Alright, Jessica. I'm hearing, who will save your soul? This came through another reading. I'm hearing, hi, I'm at Chuck E. Cheese right now. I can't answer the phone. Is this a voicemail message? Damn. I hope you work there? Maybe that's why. Like, I'm, like, more or less, if you can't get a hold of me, I'm at Chuck E. Cheese. I'm hearing the Daughter comes. I'm not cheating on you. I'm hearing the father. Somebody's like, listen, I'm not also following you for no reason. Like, I care about you. I'm obviously interested. This person, like, they run after this. It's like this feeling. They run after this person. The minute this person turns around, they stop. They're like, no, don't come to me. I heard that. Don't come closer than that. That's too much. This person's like walking. They're like, stop. No. Don't you want to see me? I don't want to see you. Don't want to see you. At least show me your cards. You're gonna hold your cards up in front. Oh, fine. Do you care about me? Yes, I do, but I don't care about me enough yet. I make some excuse. They're like, why do you want to meet up? But they run. They're stalking this person, but like, but they don't save face. They openly stalk this person, or maybe they show up for meetings, but they never get involved. They never get involved. Let's clear the ground. They're a really good student, but like they never want to speak out in class sort of feeling. I'm hearing that as well. Marcella. Listen, this is someone who is also acting like they're not into you. They're into you. They are. Don't even question it. I'm hearing G.I. Joe. They're like, oh, I'm so tired right now. They're like pretend yawning. They're not tired. Please. They literally are like, they're feeling like a petunia. Okay. Without a vase right now. That's all. I'm hearing that as well. Like, they feel like kind of awkward. I'm hearing the Father of Pentacles reverse. They're like, are you free? They were like wishing you'd ask them that. Okay, it's like something like that. Devil in reverse. What are you doing on my Instagram page? That's my Instagram. I don't know. Why were you looking at your page on my Instagram? On my Instagram, on my phone. I don't know what that's about, you guys. The devil. Someone's like kind of weird. They feel like someone's caught me stalking them. Weird. I don't know what to say. But I can't just not say anything, so I think I'm a little hurt. They start to maybe confess something. They're like, yeah. So I was stalking you. I'm hearing back in November. You're right. I was definitely like a roomy poet without a poetry book, and I felt like that was the only way to tell you what I felt. For a number of someone was talking to someone through their Instagram pictures and their feed, and they're talking to them in these like discreet ways. They're like, and it's so weird. I'm imagining, seeing kind of like, how to say it. There's an exact vision here. It's like in the statues. Not a gargoyle, but it's like it's kind of like engraved on the side of a building. It's kind of like that face. It's like a jester face. What's the name of that? Okay, anyways, weird. I saw one of those the other day, actually. It's kind of like a stoic sort of face, but it's a gestury sort of look. It's kind of like a gnome. Yeah, it's a gnome. Kinda, yeah, like a gnome. It's weird. Yeah, saw it the other day. Yes, the drama face, right. So, I'm seeing that, like, hanging on a wall right there, so I don't know what that's linked to, but there's something, like, related to someone's Instagram profile. Someone, like, finally confesses to something. They're like, yeah, I was, like, I'm hearing, please forgive me. I know now what I do. Please forgive me. Not done loving you. Please forgive me. Dun, dun. It's like somebody has half of the story of excuses. They don't have the full book of excuses. They're showing up with half the story. I'm hearing that song as well by One Direction. It's like I have a heart. Like something is not entirely obviously explained. Like I don't know, but they want to say sorry. It's like this other person knows, they can kind of pick up on it. They're like, all right, he's not saying everything that like he wants to say. He just doesn't want to all like offload all the drama right here, and I can sense that. All right, okay, we can go get like fish and chips now. I'm hearing that 3 swords in reverse. Yeah, this is somebody wants to say sorry. They want back in. Ace of Wands up right. They're trying to make it all good again. They're like, I really like the way you wrote you roomy poetry, book it out. Like, I think you're really, like, interesting. I'm hearing that with the Mother of Pentacles. They're throwing something out of the window. There's, like, a fly buzzing by there. They're kind of nervous. I'm hearing that again. No, they could be in someone's car. Father Cup. Someone's, like, they feel so close to someone's face. It's interesting. Aries, we've been on you for, like, 8 years. Wow. So maybe this is actually something very, very so-called, like, long-term, old, something really coming up from the past. Like, freaking, I wrote about you in my diary in, like, July to November of, like, 8 years worth of time. I mean, those were a number of you, like, okay, a clue as to who this is. J-Lo, I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what that's about, but it could be a specific message. I'm hearing the letter T, Taylor. For maybe this is a music connection that you have with this person, or there's something about music. I'm hearing tabloids, tabs. I'm hearing, I just keep tabs for fun. Like, this is someone maybe who, like, they straight up ghosted somebody. And then they come back around and they're like, I didn't leave. I was still, yes, okay. I'm here, Courtney here. They're like, I didn't leave. I was going places, but I was not going away from you, if you know what I mean. Yeah, that's so sticky. Like, that excuse gets sticky with the Mother of Wands here a little bit, but again, I'm getting that someone feels like Judgment. I know kind of where he's going with this. Okay, Judgment, the Justice card. I'm not gonna, like, slap him in the face for, like, being a fish about it. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing, how will I know if you really love me? Whoa, we started so high. Pitch off the gate right there. Oh my, Ace of Wands. Yeah, no, someone's really trying. Like, and someone can see that someone's trying, sort of feeling. Okay. They're like, yeah, I want to make it up to you. I want to move in. Devil. Yo, they want to get freaky like right now. Right now, Empress and the Death. Devil. I'm hearing the Death card here with Devil. Okay. Aries, it was such a pleasure. Thank you for connecting to you, letting the light to you, and ooh, let's clear it in grounds. Could be something that might come through about 6 months down the line. You do trail into your spread with the Death card. Let's just pull a really uber quick spread. And we'll pull here on 6 months back, well, maybe a year back to the last full moon in Aries, and then 6 months ago, let's say around new moon in Aries, and then now so-called the full moon in Aries 2020, and then we'll pull on a 6 month and a year down the line. 1 second. And a beyond. We'll pull a beyond card, Bed Bath and Beyond. Someone's like, literally want to move in with someone. It's like that. It's really interesting. I want to talk to you for like 200 years and then, hello. We'll meet like as, you know, twice as many in age. The Hermit. Okay, so maybe you knew this person like when you were young, and then you meet them and you're like, we're old now. Interesting. Hermit. Let's go. It could be wise. You know, what is old? Now we have the Hermit. Let's clear it. About a year ago. 4 Wands here in reverse. About 6 months ago. Current state. Mother of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's like, they're frozen. They're like, did you literally just say my name? I'm hearing that as well. They call them in the middle of the night. Or they leave them like a message. It's like, hey, it's me. It's Dirty D. That's like a joke maybe with the Mother of Pentacles. She's like, look at her face. She's like, it's 5 a.m. He's flirting again? Hold on a second. Am I dreaming again? Astral? What is going on? Hold on. They even called her guru right then before they even like go further with a text message. They're like, do I really respond to this shit? I mean, that's what the mother. She like doesn't know if it's real or not now this time. Mother of Pentacles. No, you should go for it. This is someone telling them. 6 of Cups in the next 6 month period, and then a year long stretch here. Times of 4 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that will take time to kind of air that out. And then let's say beyond 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, wow. So there is something that maybe is going to be coming full circle here. And it was eventually going to be carried out. I'm hearing that as someone may have told this person. They're like, could have been a guru. For no reason, how you'll know what this is maybe. You're like, you've seen like a number of like people about this with the Lovers and the 2 of Pentacles. And you lead out with the Son of Pentacles with the Tower and the 5 of Wands. It got really awkward there. Really kind of ice skatey, rinky. Okay. At a certain point, like, that moment when you don't know if you can save the convo anymore, and, well, forget the convo, the relationship has been on the line for, like, at least, like, really, if we're talking real talk, like, 4 years now. I'm hearing that with the Daughter of Cups. I'm hearing riding on 6, maybe 7, 8, 9, 10. Are we teaching each other how to count at this point? The High Priestess, where are we going? With, roles with the Devil, with the Death. I keep interchanging the Devil with the Death card, and that just brings me back to guest of the Sag reading back there with the Twin Flame Coach thing as well. Temperance right there. Sag energy. Ew, that's not Magician. It's the Ace of Wands though with the 8 of, yeah, this is someone trying to make a turnaround. 2 of Cups, 2 of Swords. They're like, this person's like, so you like left me. They're like trying not to even allow like that person to take the convo in that direction. They're like, no, before you even take it there. That's not what I want to talk about. I'm hearing that as well. Oh, really? So tell me which envelope you want to open tonight. I'll be sure to open the next one tomorrow. I'm not going to forget about that. Death card here. It's exhausting, whatever this is. Temperance in reverse. Worlds in reverse. So, yeah. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for tuning in to you. Let's clear. No, somebody's like, I'm not going home without an answer to this. I'm hearing as well. Mother of Cups. But this will take time. Maybe someone here, once again, someone knew that this was coming. They had this sensation. Maybe that's why they even hung it out like this long. It's like, yeah, I knew. I'm hearing Taylor Swift. I don't know what that's linked to. Let's clear it in ground. They're like, yeah, I knew. You were like, talking. I'm like, someone else. I'm hearing that as well with the Mother of Cups. Let's clear it. I could feel it. Father Cup split right there. No more ready than now to tell you what the tie is really for. I'm hearing that with the Father Cups. Someone like wants to confess something. They want to get something off their chest, and they've been wanting to do that. It's like, and you can really tell when someone is at that point where they feel like, I may actually lose this opportunity if I don't really show up. And you can feel it when that person's really showing up. You don't have to be like psychic, right, to feel that. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe that's what someone's telling someone. They're like, look, you're going to be able to tell when it's real. I'm hearing that as well. True love. Like, you're going to be able to know, like, this person's like, how can I trust them? And how will I know? And like, you'll know with the 6 of Cups and the Father. It's like, this will be so obvious with the Lovers and the 2 of Pentacles. Remember, this is something that is like, has been tested through time as well, where it's like, I totally knew it from the start, actually, that this was something sacred. And I never let go of it because of that. So maybe for a number of you, it's kind of like a paradigm of memory, even, where you're like, I remember the little things about this connection. That is what holds meaning for me. So even if, let's say, someone went missing or whatever it was, they went off the radar a little bit, I'm seeing that that's not enough of a reason for someone to let go of the connection altogether, but they do still have a concern about Three of Cups in reverse, the base of the Father of Cups upright. What is going to be the representation of that? Interesting. So it's like, listen, I know, like, it's this feeling. I want to give you a chance to talk about what's going on here with the Three of Cups in reverse. And then the Father of Cups upright, Mother of Cups upright. I want to talk about it. And it's like, they wouldn't be saying that, let's say it this way. Mother of Cups would not be giving the opportunity to meet with the Father of Cups, talk about the Three of Cups in reverse, if she didn't feel truly that they were a match made in heaven. Let's just be honest, right? Chariot in reverse. Like, what was all that time taken? Let's clear it and ground. Like, for a number of you, there is obviously, like, this person, let's say, is even interviewing someone to begin with because they feel there's so much potential. Hierophant here, mirroring the Mother. For a someone's like picking up on someone's vibe. They're like, I think they're going to propose to me. Let's clear it around. Or that they have that in mind. Let's clear it. Yeah, that they're serious, but maybe they weren't acting like that, and they kind of could see through that. Now, someone possibly is also very psychic, though. The Mother of Cups. Extremely sensitive as well. I'm hearing that again. Like, but it's a matter of the connection as well. It's like, in particular with this connection, there is a certain level of heightened awareness and psychic attunement. I'm hearing, I will follow you anywhere you go. I'll follow you. Da, 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 da. Yeah, that song. Okay. Da, 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 da. Yeah, super psychic connection. And it's like, no, but like she's giving this a chance. And maybe at certain times she's like, why would I give the Three of Cups in reverse a chance again? Why would I like sit him down to talk about that? Like, there's obviously in other words, it's like, how do we say it? You know, those people that you don't really let go of. And I don't want to say that in a broad context. Like, I'm not saying like, okay, like there are scenarios where like certain things are permissible, but it's like there are circumstances where maybe you have felt, and maybe this is what someone's telling someone, they're like, why haven't I not really let go of this? Maybe this is, the Mother of Cups has gone through these cycles of thinking, what am I doing still in this connection when they're not even there? Okay, Father of Cups upright, Chariot in reverse, they're there but they're not. Again, this feeling of like they're running after me. The minute I turn around to acknowledge that I know that they're running after me, they put their hands up, like, don't shoot. I'm hearing that as well. Like, kind of playing it like, one second, low key, in love with you, Magician. That's what I'm hearing. Magician, mirroring the Mother of Cups. Like, this is something that is this is a really strong connection where the Magician is connecting the Father of Cups and the Mother. It's like, I am dreaming of you, and I know you had the same dream last night. I was like, that was something like that, and I know that I don't even need to call you and ask you, like, if you were thinking the same thing that I am, like, I know that we are both fronting. I'm hearing that as well, okay. So it's kind of maybe like that. It's like, if I felt like I was entirely, okay, undercut here, I wouldn't even try to negotiate this. Because if you're willing to undercut me like that, I wouldn't even be dealing with this. I'm hearing, at this point, I wouldn't even be dealing. I'm hearing with money that you've even touched. I'm hearing that with the Three of Cups in reverse. I don't know what that's linked to, okay, for everyone. But the Father of Cups and the Mother of Cups, it's kind of like, I kind of see myself maybe even in you in a certain way, and I can see where maybe you have interesting, worked that math problem out in that way. I can see where you're coming from, but that doesn't mean that it's okay for me necessarily. I want to see you kind of bring that story full circle again for you and for me. Got it, frog legs? I'm hearing that like specifically. Alright, so we got French, we got frog legs, we got what else is on the table or on the menu tonight? Father of Cups, Father of Pentacles, like someone wants to wine and dine someone out. They're like, I want to take you out to like a buffet dinner. You down? Let's do it. I'm gonna take you to like a really fancy, I'm hearing Glass House. I don't know what I'm hearing on Tinder. We talked about on Tinder. Let's clear this person's like, you do? I'm hearing that Hierophant and the Son of Cups and the Father of Pentacles. Yeah, they do. Tab is on me. Do not even talk about it. We're so going out to the to the tail end of the summer as well. We're just gonna rent the chalet house. That's it. We're gonna do it. Hierophant here, looking at the Father of Pentacles, Son of Cups. Somebody's like, their mouth is kind of like open, hanging open. I'm hearing, I feel kind of like a dick. I'm here for accepting that, like letting you apologize like in such an expensive way, but maybe I will just kind of like do it. I don't know what that's about. Maybe someone's considering that. But they feel kind of like, wow, that's a lot of wads of cash as well, I think. No? Too, not for everyone. Itching my nose right there. Yeah, they're gonna like, even, they're like investing in something like, ow, even in front of them. This ring is so sharp. That's like the third time it's happened. I need to not do that. I need to just take this thing off, actually. Maybe put it like on a different finger, or maybe just not even wear it. I don't know. I've done that a number of times. Like, really sharp. It like, this is not the pinky ring. It's something else. I'm gonna wear it on my right. Wow. I'm gonna wear my right ring finger, so I don't know what that's going to for a number of you. Maybe someone's actually buying someone jewelry. It's cleared and ground. I'm hearing, I'm really actually impressed. I'm hearing that with the Six of Cups. I'm hearing, I want to reel you in. Magic. I'm hearing with a magical night for two on the coast. Like, someone's like, or maybe even they're traveling with someone, or they want to travel with someone. They want to make something up here. No. The Raven's third eye. Well, we know who's paying attention in class. All right, they have those little, the circle around comments. All right. All right, Hierophant. I'm hearing Pluto's my prana. Are they in the room? Okay. Now, for a number of you, no, they really want to make it up. They're like, I'm sorry I got you that ring. I'm hearing that as well. It was so, like, I'm hearing, roped in. I'm hearing made with rope. I'm hearing as well. And string was like not even funny. Like, this person's embarrassed. Well, they're kind of like, they want to make obvious to somebody how they feel. They're like, I really felt like that wasn't right. I didn't even like really wrap it around your finger properly. Maybe someone's like wants to get remarried to someone. Wow. They're reinstating their vows. Every time, like, now I want to like itch my nose. I feel kind of like paranoid that I'm gonna scratch my nose with a ring again. So I don't know what that's about. It's clear. Someone wants to, I'm hearing to make it up to someone about something. Now this person is like maybe over and over. They're like, come on, please. Like, I just want you to go with me. This person's like looking at them like they finally give in. They're like, fine. Fine. Six of Cups. Mother of Cups are even like paying some sort of fine maybe to be able to do this, to be able to carry this out. They're like, you want to do that? You were gonna literally pay like 8. I'm hearing liras. Liras. What is that currency? Liras. I'm hearing Jenny. Jenny blocked the road out for us. Let's go. Lira. What? Lira. It's like a type of currency. Maybe they want to travel to some, like, far-off destination. They're, like... It's, like, something on even someone's Pinterest. They, like, saw that on their board. They're like, I know you really love that place and you want to go there. Let's go. It starts with an A. For Amalfi Coast, no question. You're, like... no questions asked. You're, like... Somebody I'm saying a maps, tab here. Somebody definitely wants to travel with someone. They're like, I want to take you to like all the finest eateries. Let's go do this. I'm hearing this from a number of you. Or like, you have like all the shopping bags in your hand already. You're like, all right, how can I say no now? I'm hearing that. How can I say no to France? Kick me in the neck tomorrow for. You're like telling your friends. Your friends are like, what? Going to France with Fred the Buffalo Wing manager? I mean, I don't know what that's going to. Alright. Yeah, he wants, like, you know, wine and dine me with French nails, tips, and beyond. I'm hearing that. It's a name. Where's that? It's the name of the mall we're going to. I'm hearing that. Father Cups, Father Pentacles. They're like, I want to pay it all out. Everything you need. What do you need? belly button nose ring. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what that was about. Okay. They're getting them jewelry, maybe. Let's clear it. And ground, let's look at, they're even getting something engraved with like their initials. I'm hearing that. Their birth date. Yeah. It's like some kind of, I'm hearing the Italian daughter. I'm hearing daughter. I'm hearing daughter, Lyra. Okay, this is like a dowry, like an ancient thing. They're like, I owe you this from like 8 lifetimes ago. I'm gonna just hand it to you now. You need to accept it. This person's like, I don't know what to do. It's awkward. I feel weird. Turkey. The Turkish lira was introduced in 1844. It's cleared ground. During the Ottoman reign, Turkish lira is now the currency of Turkey and the Turkish Republic, Northern Cyprus. This person's even like reading some kind of pamphlet to this person. They're like, this is where I want to go with you. They're like, explaining it. They're like, this person's not, they're not thinking about what this person's talking about. They hear them talking, whatever. There's like a pamphlet advertisement for where they want to go with them. But it's like, in that moment, they're thinking about the typos. For one, this Virgo have a lot of Virgo on their chart. They're like, he's talking out loud, also a little bit too loud right now, in the middle of the Universal Library. I'm hearing that for, what is the Universal Library? Is that okay? So anyways, this person's like, shut up, Sean, I will go with you. I'm hearing that as well. This person's like, what? Ah, yes, yeah, she accepted. She said yes. She said yes. How do I get my money back after this? As well. What? Oh my. Okay, so let's keep reading about the lira now. Turkish lira is now the currency of Turkey. We already said that. Okay, I just want you to like be really into it though. This person's like, I want to make sure you want to do this. They're like, I did 8 years ago. They're like, don't you want to still do it? They're like, yeah, I do. But they're not really fully back into the swing of the wheel. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing that as well. It's like they're getting back into work. They're like, fine. I will be your translator for your trip. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe it's not as a friend. They know they speak some language. I don't know. Let's clear it. I'm hearing crop. Like, you just cut them and you fry them and then you put them on the plate. Italian lira. The lira was the currency of Italy between 1861 and 2020. This person's like, I don't care about history. I care about today. Listen, Sean, it's fine. You don't need to like please me with all these things as well. I am into you because I'm into you. You do not need to be a person that also like you don't want to be. You know what I mean? This person's like, I do want to be that person for you. I'm here. I don't know what that's listening to. So it's like kind of, they're like, yeah, they're kind of like trying to prove something. Well, not prove, but they're like, this is gonna be like this, and that's where we're gonna go, and then it's gonna make it up to you in this way. And it's like this person's like, just stop chafing your letters together. I'm hearing that. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's like shut up and kiss me sort of feeling. Maybe a little bit with the 6 of Cups as well. Temperance in reverse. They literally kiss them on the mouth, like while they're like making the claim. They're like, will you marry me? And this person just kisses them. So kiss me, da-da. I'm hearing my life is complete. I'm hearing that. Someone's getting proposed to in front of the mailman. I'm hearing that, like, especially with the Tempest card in reverse. He's like, should I stay or should I go? He's deciding. He's like, should I just deliver this mail tomorrow? I don't know. I feel weird standing here like a twig. I'm hearing that with the Tempest card. They have their mail satchel on. They're like, this is like weird. Weird time to deliver the mail. 1 second. How do I do my job while still letting them do what they need to do? Like, maybe the mailman, like, sees something weird happening. I'm hearing that as well. So I'm just going weird around. Maybe the mailman knows the proposal is coming. Maybe Sean was telling the mailman, listen, ahead of time, I'm going to be just, doing this thing over here. Just got to be aware of that and just know that that might be going on down there and da-da-da-da-da. And if I'm not home, don't worry. I'm hearing that as well. Okay. I'm hearing Ignatius. I'm hearing that. Temperance in reverse. The mailman's like, damn. Wow. You got fire for balls. I'm hearing that with the Temperance card. What? It's Aries season. This person's like, they're maybe telling their mailman, I'm gonna be out of town, like, because I'm going here, you know, for her first bath. I'm hearing that first bath. Father bath. They're like, yeah, I'm gonna be going on vacation. So the mailman, like, knows what's up. They're like, wow, damn, okay, you're gonna be, like, on this, like, exotic island with a Hulu trap star? I don't know, what does that mean? Hulu trap star? I mean, they're, like, a martial arts meditator. I'm hearing this with a hermit. They're, like, really impressive in some way. They're like, wow, you get it. I'm hearing that. Magician, you get it. You do it. Don't worry about your mail. Damn. I mean, that, like, this person's, like, dusting off their mailbox for them. They're like, you pop your collar, I will dust off your mailbox for you. Yeah, you get your shoulders too, don't forget that. 5 minutes, let's clear it. This person's, like, getting hyped up for their friend or something as well. They're like, wow, that's so cool. I'm smelling perfume here. They're like, wow, you're making a big deal here out of this. That's what the heart. They're like, wow, this person's like maybe telling their friend, they're like, I'm gonna rent out that limousine and then I'm gonna like carry them to the lake, like in the dress. I'm hearing that as well. Wow. And this person's like, you might as well have a horse, like, also leave the letter at your door, you know what I mean? Like, why do you need me anymore? So yeah, I'm hearing that. Like, maybe it's actually the mailman. Or the male individual. What does that mean though, right? So maybe for a number of you, there's something that like is even like at someone's job. They're like, why do you work here anymore? Like, damn, I'm hearing that again. So maybe for a number of you, like there is an upgrade happening here, and someone maybe hears of something. They're like, wow, that's fancy. Like, good for you. You're gonna be like growing new crops and like new underwear. I'm hearing that as what the hell. I think it's time to close that tab, Aries. Whatever that was with the hermit and the devil. Yeah, I'm hearing it's a new I'm hearing it's a new Jason Mraz album. I'm hearing that. Okay, so someone was like, shit, how do I close the tab? She saw the ring pick fudge sickle. I'm hearing that. I don't know. I don't know. This person's like, why were you looking at rings while I'm in the room? Don't you know the rule of the game is that you have to be ready. Like, what? 1 second. There's a ribbon. I'm hearing that as well. They maybe saw a box or something. Oh no. But they're like, are you trying to test me? Yeah. Maybe someone purposely left a box somewhere so this person would find it and they would get the reaction maybe or something. But maybe through their friend. I'm hearing Riley. Like, someone has a friend. They're an intermediary. They're like, yeah, then I'd know, like, because I wanted to ask Riley. Like, the moral of the story is somebody wants to know if someone's ready to get married. Maybe. So instead of talking to them directly about it, they're like, I'm going to put a ring box or something. It looks like a ring box. But I'm going to put maybe, like, a Cheerio in there or something. It's like a preemptive sort of proposal. It's like, I'm gonna put a Cheerio in a cereal box. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put a ribbon around it. Let me just see how they react, and then I want to see like if she talks to her friend about that, and I talk to her friend about that, and I want, to see what she ends up telling her. And so maybe for or them, whatever. Hello, Marcella. I know you've been here. It's like when you see someone at a party, like several times. You're like, hey again. Hello. No, I know you've been here, Marcella. Love and light to you. Thank you for your dear donation. So good to feel you here. Yes. For a number of you, this is someone's friend who, like, they're in on it. They're like, yeah, I'm going to tell you in advance. Like, she might come talk to you about this. Maybe, like, let me know if she does. And then let me know, like, really, like, then what happens. Like, is she, like, into it? Is she not? Is she obviously Interesting. So it's like maybe someone wants someone to read someone else's reaction for them. Like look at her face while she's looking at the balloon. I'm hearing that as well in her hand. Let's clear it. Like yeah, maybe someone's asking someone to go with their friend. Hold on. Yeah. No. Well, maybe. Oh, this is a friend zone thing. They're still in the friend zone. This is for a number view, big time. They want to take it to the next level like that. Okay, but for another number view, it's like I want to get her take on like the whole ring idea thing. Can you go with her to the ring store or something and just? His friend is like, you want me to like fake propose to her? That's weird. I'm not doing that. This was like, come on, do we have a better way of doing that? Something else. This was like, well, maybe just like go to the ring shop and like. They're thinking like, how do we make it not awkward? Maybe it's a matter of style, maybe even size. They're like, I want it to be all perfect, you know? Gotta make sure that like she thinks it's perfect. Alright, maybe they feel kind of immature with a Son of Cups and the Hierophant. They're like, I never bought a ring before, like, never really did this with the World in reverse. And the Son of Cups upright. Maybe this is like someone's parents. Let's clear it. They're like, I just need to know, like, does she wear it on her right hand or like her left pinky toe? I'm hearing that as well. I don't know. It is kind of interesting when we are working with smokehouse barbecue flavors. I'm hearing that as well on the tie that we're wearing. I'm hearing the table as well that we're having the conversation at. So for a number, this is something like they don't know their taste. They're wondering. They're like, what is like her style, her taste? I don't know. I'm hearing that. Father Pentacles, Son of Pentacles. It's cleared and ground. Like, right in the middle of the pizza, Eve. Oh my. Yeah. Nothing like finding an olive pit ring in your deep dish. Son of Cups. No, someone's like, I don't know. They're going back and forth. They're like, I can't do that. That's gonna be weird. I think maybe just listen. They're telling their friend, they're like, come on. Just listen. Pretend to like wrap the thing around her finger. What does she do? Does she go like, oh, no way? Or like, does she like, yeehaw? I don't know what that's going to do. Yeehaw, ready to get married here. Son of Cups, Chair in reverse. Like, test it out for me, alright? Does she like it like mellow yellow? Does she like it like, you know, leprechaun landing on the page, like suddenly like, whoa, okay. What is she like? I'm hearing that. What is she into? Father Pentacles, Son of Pentacles. Now, this is going to actually be taste. Aries, thank you for turning in low light to you. Enjoy this period, and I'll see you guys soon. And we're going to jump into... Where are we jumping? Well, we should have known before we end it. Aries like, you listen, it's not my problem now. You jumped out of Aries. Okay, fine. Fine. Don't even know where you're going. All right, fine. That's cute. That's cute. I'm hearing they're a stalker. I'm hearing as well. Okay, anyways, let me just get a quick sip here. Oh my, we've been on a while. The 97th minute. Such a formal way to say, whoa, it's been a while. It's been a hot minute. I'm hearing Harry Styles. I'm hearing cucumbers. I'm hearing that. I don't know. I'm hearing curl. Something is very bitter. Someone's like tasting something. I don't know. Okay, let me get all the cards. We got all the cards. Wow. Alright, Sagittarius. Are you ready, Sage? Saggy. Sag. Wow. Whew, Sagittarius. Okay, let's go. Let's just get it over with. I'm hearing this for a number of you. You're like, there's something that you kind of know. It is kind of inevitable. Maybe you're picking up on it. You're like, I do think that, yeah, Ace of Pentacles reverse. That is what, yep. That is what they're thinking. I'm hearing that as well. 6 of Wands. This is like somebody like, even like, I'm seeing Sagittarius. Somebody comes up to you. They're like, hey, so you're perfect for the role. The assumption in saying that is that you're going to play it. Sagittarius, you're like, I know why you maybe thought of me in that way. I know, but like before they could even like kind of like finagle their way out of it, like there is a stage. It is ready. The lights are up on it, and the curtain is opening, and you're the one behind it, Sagittarius. And yeah, you know you could really rock that show, Magician here. At the end of the day, Chair in Reverse, even if you're not ready, and that's why maybe for a number of you got called up. Maybe it's by the universe to play a certain role. You're like, friggin' A. Universe wants me to play that apple on the tree game again with Whoa, I'm seeing light. With Marlowe. I'm hearing Martian at the crossing. What the heck? Ten of Pentacles? Four of Pentacles. Now the High Priestess is looking into the past with the Son of Cups. I'm hearing I am here but I'm not. This person's like, you literally, you're trying to get me on the show. I'm hearing that High Priestess, Two of Pentacles. Like, why are you doing it like that though? Like, in the lastest of minutes. The lastest of the last minute. Justice. You even signed me into class yourself. You put my name on the dotted line. This person's like, they called them up. They're like, hey, I need you to like show up here. Like, please, and just do this one thing for me. You're like, or maybe it's for you. I don't know. Take it as you will. It's like, but whatever it is, I'm sure you're like, but I need to have the advanced ones. They're like, I already did it. You're good. All I need you to do is just go on stage. You're like, no way. You literally signed me up for this. I'm hearing that Ten of Pentacles. Like, it's kind of bittersweet. It's not that you don't want to do it, Sagittarius. You do really care about whatever this is. But there's a big, I'm hearing, like, rule or law or promise that you made that you feel you're going to break by way of doing whatever this is. Six of Pentacles upright leading out. It's a little, I don't want to say guilt feeling, but, like, Ace of Cups. Ten of Pentacles, Father of Swords, Justice card, Six of Swords, Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Like, I might as well. Now that I'm here, it's like that, guys. Like, smile for the camera. Everybody's like, now wants to know your name. I'm hearing that as well. Mother of Cups. It's a last minute thing. Let's clear it in ground. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Now, it could be a concert for a number of you. Like, somebody has a presentation. Ace of Pentacles. Like, and it's like maybe someone knew that you could do it. Like, they knew that you would be able to, like, also cater the event. So they, like, signed you up for something. You're going to be getting, like, bushels of pennies, I'm hearing, for this shift. I don't know what that's like. It's like, we get paid really well, but, like, it's, like, in, like, coins. I'm hearing that. Money grams. Three of Pentacles in reverse. I don't know what that's about. Two of Cups in reverse. It's, kind of a pain. Like, you have to, like, register everything. You have to, like, I don't know. It's like maybe even a job where it's like, I could do it, but like, it just, I don't know. I'm hearing Mickey Mouse hands get sticky after a while. Four of Pentacles, like, kind of tiring. It could be a family business as well. You're like, yeah, they want me to take that shift over, but I don't know. They already signed me up for it. Maybe someone even registered. Oh god, yeah, this is for a number of you. Someone registered you, Sagittarius, for like some kind of profile online that you didn't even have so-called time to make yourself. You're like, I don't have time. They're like, why don't you get social on this platform? You're like, I don't have time. They're like, that's fine, because we did it for you. I'm hearing that. Sagittarius like, so, okay, I see how it is. I'm hearing that Ace of Cups, like, you just did it for me. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, now you gotta show up with them here. It's like someone set someone up on a date kind of thing. We already planned everything, all of it. We did it. Matchmaker, match me a match. Make me a match. This person's like, I have work, school, and tummy troubles tomorrow. I can't make it. They're like, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be alright. I'm hearing that. There's like maybe someone's parents talking to them as well. They're like, you need to just pack your things and you're gonna be alright. Chariot here in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm just like, I don't want to go. Parents are like, we're strapping you in. So they're just like, fine. I'll sit in the car seat. I'm hearing that. But the minute they show up to whatever this event is, they're like glowing, and they know it. They know they can work whatever this problem is out as well. Two of Cups in reverse. It's not. It's like a first day of school feeling, maybe for a number of you, but more like a fifth day of school feeling. You're like, all right, it's either like you've done it so many times that you're like, all right. But it gets to the point where you're like, I'm ready for the butter on my bread, please. And I just need to just take a chill pill right now and like calm down. But like everything is getting, ooh, I'm hearing that song. Everything's embarrassing. Song by Sky Fioriera. This has been going through for a bit of time now. Now, for a number of you, it's like, I just don't even have like time to like chill. It's like one thing after the other, like suddenly like Pinocchio sticks his nose in the claws and like now he wants to know like what the number is at. And I'm just like, I don't know what to say to him. And then it's like, now we have Nancy. She's like busy, like, you know, just talking to Drew, and like she has her needs and she wants me to tend them too, and like boo-boos are sad, yes, but like I don't always want to be the one tending to like, you know, your wounds with the Son of Cups. I don't know what that's about, but the Son of Cups looking at the chair universe, someone's like getting tired, but there is a focus here on something kind of sentimental. It's like, I have to make it to the event. They're counting on me, Son, Daughter, Cups in reverse. Let's clear the ground. Ace of Pentacles again in reverse. So it's like someone maybe even, it's not that they don't want to tend to whatever this is. They do care about this, whatever this is, like deeply, strongly. They do care. But they gotta be strong. Maybe even like mentally, emotionally, physically. It's just a long cycle. Okay. It's like they know what it is though. They're used to it. It could be birth, Empress. It's like, I just don't know if I'm ready for this. But they know they are. It could be a birth. Right? When are you ever like super duper ready for birth? I'm ready, let's do this, like in your armor. Like, no, it's like a vulnerable experience, right? You have to be ready, but like in that way where you're like not really ready. You have to be ready to feel like that. Feel ready when you're not ready, you know? Like feeling okay with that. Four of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. I'm ready to not know what is gonna happen, you know, kind of thing with the Eight of Pentacles. And it is something that you feel is a little bit silly maybe at times. You're like, why am I psyching myself out? Ten of Swords reverse. It's just something like kind of stupid. I'm hearing that Ten of Swords. Why do I feel like I have to be all like, you know, daring about it as well? So maybe there's something that you're kind of managing. It's a matter of vulnerability versus like courageousness. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing Aries here very strongly. There may be somebody here involved in this space who's like kind of they're like interpreting something for you, or maybe they're like working with you through this process. Ace of Wands in reverse. It's something kind of tricky. You're kind of nervous about whatever this is a little bit, but not because you don't know what it is. I'm saying that you do kind of know what it is. Someone's like, should I put this here? They're like, just leave it at the door. You're getting prepared for something. So they're like kind of helping in that space. Feeling kind of like midwife energy with the Empress. I'm hearing, oops, I put it over there. Is that okay? This person's like, yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about that. It's not really super duper fine, but it's fine. It's like something like that. I don't know. Leo, I'm hearing Leo very strongly. You're like, I'm hearing Leo loves your letter. They just want you to know that. They're like writing them notes. They're like from the other room or something. They're like, thank you. Tell him that he's a heaven. I don't know what that's linked to. He's a piece of heaven, a pie. I don't know what that's linked to. Maybe someone's trying to give someone a compliment. Anyways, they're giving them some kind of tip as to what they're saying, but they're talking to them across the room. They're like, thank you. This person's nervous. They're like, you're gonna be fine. We're in that world in reverse, but they're obviously nervous. I'm hearing open the letter. I'm hearing that Ten of Swords in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. They're like, really? Right now? Everybody's like looking at this person. It could be an admittance letter as well. With the Ten of Swords in reverse, Hermit upright, Ace of Wands in reverse. Someone's nervous. They're like, I don't know, did I get in? World in reverse. It's like that kind of energy. It's like someone sitting at a table or in an audience. They're really nervous. They're like about to go stand up. Yeah, they're nervous and looking at, like, even a screen. They're waiting to be, like, called up. Someone's, like, looking at them. They're like, you're okay, you're good. Like, I'm hearing grandma's with you, you're guided. I'm hearing that's with the star. Now, this could be 6 months ago, approximately, even a year ago. Star here, Wheel of Fortune, yeah, but something is just so uncomfortable. It's like, I don't know where this can go. Hermit, Star, Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing, will he be there? Father of Pentacles, Tower. So it's like, I don't know, the person's like kind of, again, I'm hearing they're nervous. They're looking at, maybe their friend in this space. They're like, can you give me the line again? I don't know what the line is. They're like, you know the line, don't worry. You're gonna be good. This person's like, I don't know the line. Hurry, what's the line? This person's like, you're in the line. What do you mean? You're this, like, confusion last minute. It's time for them to go now. But they got like 2 more sub-seconds. They're like, what's the line? Just tell me. They give them like a little tip, like just a little word. They're like, fire. Remember? I'm hearing that. Let's clear it. Tower. Father Pentacles. Yeah. I'm hearing, Jessica, you're gonna be fine. The pull doesn't matter. I'm hearing that as well. Judgment. This person's looking around them. They're like, what is happening? Like, with all of these people, they're just like, kind of, it's a moment when you, like, find out whether or not you're a contestant or, like, a winner, or, like, wait, wow, so, like, you don't know if you're a contestant or even a winner? So what does that mean? You don't know if you qualify for something, maybe? You're like, I don't know, what, do I qualify? I'm hearing that. Star, I just need to know now, but I don't know, I'm nervous. I'm hearing that Ace of Pentacles reverse, Mother Swords reverse. Now, there's something that you kind of, you do see coming. I'm hearing that with the 3 of Wands in reverse. You know how to handle this, whatever this is. Okay, 4 of Wands in reverse. You're famous for this, interestingly. This is like your craft. So maybe you feel like you're psyching yourself out for something that you kind of know you shouldn't really get psyched out about, is what I'm hearing, Sag. So it's kind of just the nerves, maybe, or it's like the process, or it's the circumstance. It's like getting up and doing it. It's, you know, that kind of thing, possibly. Now, let's just pull quickly a few cards here. We'll pull, I'm hearing, can you, like, give me a real life example? Okay, so that's so subjective, because, like, everyone sees reality in a different way. Like, everyone sees, you know, what's real and what's not real in so many different ways. So it's clear. Maybe someone's, like, trying to, yeah, for a number of you, this might actually be a pitch. You want to pitch your product, Father of Swords. But you know how on point you are with what, for this, if you're pitching something, Sag, I mean, especially to an Aquarius, you know your shit. Period. The period is bold. Shit is not. It could be italicized, it could be underlined. It's not bold. The period is bold. I don't know what that's about. Maybe for a number of you, there's something that you're just like, it's just nerves. I'm hearing this again. You know, it's like, I know I got it in the bag. Maybe it's just like someone who's just a little bit, it's like performance anxiety kind of feeling. Okay, I know I don't need to be nervous, but I'm just a little bit nervous. Justice in reverse. But once I get up there, I will swing the bat real hard, and the ball will not know where it's going. And I know that, all right? Ace of Cups in reverse. So maybe it's something kind of like that you feel has a long process to it. Yep, 7 of Cups. So it's like, I know I will arrive, I just don't really understand, yeah, everyone's reaction, but I know, yes, it's like that. I don't know how everyone will react, and I'm seeing spirit guides here, but I know that I will be able to handle what is brought forward. So it could be a discussion, it could be a debate with the Father of Swords. For a number of you, it is a discussion. I'm hearing that again. And it is, for a number of you, a pitch, no question. It's like, you know your product. If you're pitching something here, or you're having, it is a speech that you're giving, you know what you're talking about. It's not about that, right? You know what you also would talk about if you weren't here talking about whatever you're talking about. I don't know what, it's like, you know that, like, you know your shit. I mean, that again, Sagittarius, like, world in reverse, but it's like, it's just the stage feeling, it's just the curtains opening feeling, it's just the lights on the stage feeling, it's just the audience waiting feeling, but you know it's not even about the audience. So when you do get on the stage, you are doing your thing, whatever you're doing, you realize, like, that, and you get into that rhythm. You're like, yeah, I'm not nervous anymore. It was just that little first flirtation with your Your dietitian. I don't know what that's alluding to. Maybe this is something you're presenting. It's like a final show or something like that. Someone's in the audience. You're like, oh my god, they're there. It's like, someone's even famous. They see someone in public. They're like, wow, they're there. Okay, I can't think about that though. I'm hearing that's why you have Mother of Wands, Father of Wands. Someone sees someone in public. They're like, but they're in the middle of like a show, or like they're obviously going to be. This could be a proposal as well. A lot of proposals. Oh my god, everyone's like, 2020, fuck. Fucking marry everyone. Everyone, you gotta marry someone. I'm having Justice in reverse. Ace of, hurry, get married. Justice. I mean, I don't know what that could be. Not in terms of partnerships, but like maybe even legally. It's like, I want to know what I'm doing. Like, it's like the concept of the contract is so alluring now. I'm hearing learning with the Justice card in reverse. So it's like, for a number of you, there's something that someone wants to finalize and want to close it out, but they're also kind of nervous about that, Father. Because it could be someone else's energy in your heart. Let's pull another card on that. They do maybe want to come in from a side door or two or several. For a number of you, this is maybe even a surprise. Who are you? I'm hearing that. 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords. Ace of Wands in reverse, Wheel of Fortune upright. Someone did not make a very good impression. Last time they met up with them, so Barnacles around the sun of bright. Actually in reverse. Yeah, I could have sworn the sun was in reverse. And then I saw half of the card, and I see it's, and I was like, oh, upright, but it's in reverse. For a number of you, yeah, no, you're like, what? Father Wands in reverse. So this isn't unexpected. You're like, he's there. Oh my god. For number you see someone that you're just like, I don't know. The circumstance is opening the letter for you. I'm hearing as well, you're like, I have to have this talk with them. Like, and I ought to do it on the spot. This is for a number of you. You're kind of not expecting that. Now, thank you so much for your donation, Dancing with Consciousness. At least you're not lost here. You feel kind of found here. Lost in love and life. You know, those things are, you know, they're in transit, right? As always. As are we in this dimension. It says LOL Sag here. Just want to feel more cozy saying that. Everyone is Sag. I'm seeing bright light here. Turquoise, purple, green. Someone is maybe going to make an appearance for the first time in a long time. They're like, I'm seeing green, like even like in the aura. It's so interesting. Suddenly everywhere else cleared and gone. Somebody's like, they're going to think I'm like going crazy. I'm hearing this little Justice reverse. Like, this person wants to come back from a hell of a long time ago. They're like, hey! They like throw a pan, it hits this person in the head. It's me. I played a bad game last cycle. Last term. But I'm back. And I am Eminem, and I'm going to be willing enough to admit that to you, that I was shady, but I'm no longer shady. Moon in reverse. If I admit my mistakes, does it mean that I'm still kind of guilty? I'm bright. This person's like doing like kind of, they're kind of showcasing, like, they could, this again could be a pitch, like, maybe it's a company, they want funding, they're coming forward, they're like, yeah, we understand our mistakes from the past term, past semester, blah, 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 blah. These slides don't matter, though, they're kind of trying to, they want to be upfront and honest, they're like, we're transparent, okay, we didn't really, like, invest, like, last year's, like, funds appropriately, whatever. But you know what? The important thing is that we have a new study, and it shows that we're actually proven to be pretty darn good at what we do. And so let's look at that slide next. Yep, sliding over there. Sliding. Hey, Mark, can you make the thing happen faster? It's moving too slowly through the slides. Thank you. You're awesome, though. Moon in reverse. I don't know. For a number of you, it's just like, I don't know. Somebody's trying to get, like, back into the game with someone. I'm hearing hip hop, Father Wands in reverse. Maybe it's networking. Let's clear. Oh, I'm hearing rip off the band-aid already. Yeah, they want to get back into touch with someone. Mother Cups. No. Yeah, death card right there. Somebody deal with a Scorpio. They have a sliding door. It moves from left to right. Okay, I don't know what that's about. It could be kind of a trick on the eye, though. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing trial and error. Oops, not that way. That was cute, though. I watched you do it. Other way. Slide it. Yeah, good job. I don't know what that's about. For number of you, So what is that? Let's get more information on that. Maybe this is something from the past. This is someone who is pitching something. They're like, we need to know more about that. That one sketchy little like story you told. I'm hearing that as well. During the slide, you said it's not over yet. We got more to come. Yeah, when you took the little break and you said, well, I'll be right back. Bah, 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 bah. Yeah, we want to know more about that one slide where you started to give up popcorn as well during that time. Yeah. We don't really care about the popcorn. We want to know why you also serve popcorn to us during that one slide, like to distract us from blah 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 blah. Like, please, we need to rewind the tape and look at the slide. Like for longer than 4 to 5 seconds. Death upright, 6 of Pentacles. This person's like, I don't know what slide you're talking about. What slide are you talking about? The slide in the DM thing, or like the they're acting kind of. My mouth's on fire. I'm hearing that. Sorry, I just it's not you. I ate something spicy. It's me. 1 second. They're maybe eating while they're pitching. This is like, I don't know, maybe a pitching meal with a death card. So getting kind of, they're either really hyped during certain parts of the announcement, or they're sort of like slide under the table about it. They're either like really prepared or they're really not. They suddenly like, I gotta go home and get my slide clicker thing, because you want to go backwards, right? To slide backwards, I don't have that functionality yet. Natalie, I don't have that functionality yet on my my clicker device. I need to go back home. I'll get that. It'll be real fast. I don't really have that motor for sale though yet, and I was hoping you wouldn't ask that. Damn, you want the clicker thing to go back. Okay, so I'm gonna be right back. Death card in upright. This person's like, are you leaving for good again? This person's like, no, I'm not. So I should leave the door open? Like, you're gonna come back that soon. I'm gonna leave the front door to the house open. You're gonna come back? Gnomes on grandma's front lawn. They are waiting for you too. We will all be waiting. I'm gonna keep the lights on the front lawn. And that's the person's like, oh my god, how the fuck am I gonna do this? They're like, I gotta go back to high school and figure out what I was doing with my little show and tell object there, Son of Swords. I don't know what to take as well. Look at this. Like something they wrote back when. They were like, yeah, I literally, like, so what? I'm sorry. This person's kind of like melting down at the table a little bit right there. They're just kind of in another, that feeling when you ask someone for something, they have that frazzled feeling in their aura, and you can feel it. You can feel how they're kind of like, yeah, sure, I can do that, but like, they're not really committed to that, and you can feel it, but like, their words say otherwise. Yeah, that's a feeling with the death card right here, a little bit. It's like, I can do that. It's like, is there a problem with that? No, I can do it. I gotta go do it. I gotta go and do it. So they are, I don't know, 1 second. But they decide not to do that, maybe for a number of you. But no, someone does decide to like go to either their car, or they're like, I gotta get the keys to do that. Let's clear it. They were gonna just kind of like run off. Maybe they were like, and it could be metaphorical. Maybe they're just like, they put a pause to a convo. They thought they were gonna jump back in real fast. They're like, oh wait, the whale is way too splashy. I'm hearing that for my good. I'm hearing for my own good. This is something maybe very competitive. They just thought they could handle it, but anyways, but they do come back with the Ace of Wands. They're like, so I broke this off of the tree outside. They're telling the person who's helping with the presentation with the clicker thing, what was his Mark? They're like, yeah, don't say anything, but I just tore this off of the front page of the letter I just wrote. Whatever. Anyways, it's fine. It's gonna have to do with what we got here. So they're kind of makeshift. Moving on. I'm here though. The Ace of this person is trying to save the conversation with the Ace of Wands upright. They're trying. It's like they got one oar. They got one freaking oar on the. Whoa, feeling like my stomach is going in circles right there. Let's clear it and ground. They're like, I think again, one oar on the gondola, and they want to make it all the way to Greece from France. I'm hearing that as well. Wow. That could be, again, a metaphor, but you got the death card here. they want that they're nervous for a number of you, but for another number of you, this is something that just is very challenging. Like they feel like they're treading like heavy water. What does that mean? Heavy water? It's like thick. It's like imagine trying to tread above water. We used to do this for water polo all the time. It's like it was really challenging. But during certain periods, we would have this super intensive training where we would like have like heavy weights attached to us and we would be treading and with weights. So really, really challenging, like activity. I'm seeing that a little bit with the death card. It can be on an energetic level where it's like I feel like I'm being challenged. I'm being thrown these curveballs, and like they're all hairy. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know, like if it's fuzz, if I catch it and I throw it back, like the fuzz is gonna be on my hand, and then I'm gonna be like called out for that. Let's clear it. Okay. Now, let's clear it. Yeah, there's something that just like actually someone feels they want to clear it. They want to even do like Reiki before they have the next leg of the journey called out. I'm hearing this. They're like, when are you gonna be back? Maybe I do need a little more time. I'll be back on Sunday, actually. Yeah, give me more time on that. Okay, let's clear it and ground. For a number of you, it's something that maybe something is being negotiated out, or like they're being. It's very intense with the death card. They're like, I want to experience this in cycles. I'm trying to make it like a good thing, you know? They're like, I want to enjoy this person's friggin' sales rep energy as well with the death. They know how to like make everything like, we're out of this, but that's good news because it gives you more time to blah, 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 blah. Like, I don't know, prepare yourself for what you want to buy or something like that. With the death card, it's like, okay. He just explained to me how an angel's not supposed to have wings. Alright. I think I'm done. That's like maybe he's like a chef or like a maybe someone like overcook something and like they sold that person on that. They're like the chips are supposed to taste fried. It's good. Caloric overload. I'm hearing death card upright. They're like, that's my like signature, all right? Maybe they, yeah. So they're selling someone maybe on even like on a messaging platform. Let's clear it. It's a long process. It could be like a debate. I'm hearing that again, but for a number of you, or a prescription. I'm hearing that with the death card. For a number of you, let's clear it again and ground. It's related to regeneration and healing of the body as well with the death card. It's very expensive for a number of you. Whatever this, they got to take their time with this. They're like, yeah, please, I need a payment plan with the death card. All right, it could be on an energetic level again, where someone's like, I'm just not ready for this. I'm just not ready for this, but I will be. They don't want to say no. They just want more time is the feeling I'm getting as well. It could be related to investment. Yeah, definitely for a number of you. Let's clear the ground. They're like, I want to get into the next round, but like, I need more time. For a number of you, they maybe like even, yeah, they kind of step out of a space. Then they're like, I want time to prepare for the next story. This is also someone on a date. They feel like it's going by way too fast, so they have to like suddenly like screech the conversation to a halt, be like, I gotta go to the bathroom, I'm so sorry, be right back. They like run to the restroom. They're like, what do I do? Train is like riding off the rails. It could again be an investment thing. I'm smelling I'm hearing paneer. That's like a type of Indian food, right? Paneer is like cheese. Someone's like waiting outside the door. They're like stomping their feet. 2 times 2 equals 4. They're like maybe feeling kind of subconscious. They're like, oh my god, they're gonna ask me like, what's taking so long? You going number 1, number 2, or number 4? Skip over 3 because that's not my sink problem. Interesting. They're like, they're gonna start wondering like, what am I doing in the bathroom so long? Throwing up? It's clear to ground. I don't want them to think that, so what do I do? I'm hearing that it's going to be, again, metaphorical. So for a number of you, maybe it's like someone dipped, okay? They flew off the radar. They came back real hot with a really long stick as well in their hand. I'm hearing that with the Ace of Wands. And then they were like kind of freaked out when they were ripping the band-aid off. So they like ran kind of halfway back, not entirely. They're like, it's not that I'm wanting to not do this, but like, can I be like a backup dancer right now? I'm just kind of like, you know, can I test it out a little bit? Like, it could be just a huge investment as well. So, you know, we're on Sagittarius, right? Yeah, but I'm getting a lot of Scorpio energy here. I could almost like even swear that this is a Scorpio reading. So for a number of you, maybe this is someone in your midst today, or this is a concept that's coming up heavily around this time, or about 6 months back, year back, 6 months down the line, a year down the line, and it's just very intense, and maybe it happens in waves. So for a number of you, this is a debate, no question. Someone's like, listen, they're like bringing someone into them. This person has really soft skin, very supple. I'm hearing that as well. There's something about their skin. It's very particular. The texture, I'm hearing that. Even the color, the sensation of it. I don't know what that was about. But maybe someone's like really close to somebody. They're like, look, I'm really interested in you. It's not that I'm not wanting to also like do that with you. I'm hearing that double, like, stick my finger in the hole. I don't know what that's about, guys. It could again be a metaphor with the devil in reverse, death or brave, but like this person's kind of nervous. Maybe someone even wants to do something in public and somebody's like kind of in it, but they're not. They thought that they would be more into it than they really were, maybe even as well. They're just like, but they're kind of nervous, of course. Maybe something again physical. Now, all right, thank you for tuning in. I'm here, Aries. Yeah, I know, but someone's like kind of, I don't want to say they're like pushing it. They're pushing them, but they're kind of. They just, they were definitely feeling like they wanted to do this, whatever this was. They were fantasizing about this. But I'm hearing, I'm cold, I got chills. What about you? They're kind of nervous. They're like, do you want to do it? I want to do it, but what about you? They're like, I do. But what about you? Okay, they're like going back and forth. But this is mostly like one person. They're like about to do it, and then they're like, do you want to do it? It's like, obviously that person asked you like to go first. Let's clear it. So it's like that kind of thing. Yeah, it's like they're looking back at this person who's pushing them on stage. They're like, do you want to do it? It's like, I'm pushing you on stage. Let's clear it and ground again. Good night, Michael. Thank you for tuning in. Wow. Before you get to work, what time is it? What time zone are you at? We're at 2:16 a.m. Oh my, we're gonna have to tune out pretty soon. We're on that overdrive full moon energy, aren't we? Michael's like, I'm also going to work. I'll just go to whatever job. Who's this? Yeah, Ami Amico. Yeah, I'm gonna head over to where they work. I'm gonna do their work with them. Let's clear it and ground. So, how many of you are just waking up? How many of you are just going to bed now? Yes, so for a number of you, this is a speech. You're even like talking to a number of people. You're like pitching something. You're like, so show of hands, how many of you like have ever blah 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 blah? And it's like, this could be something that you've wanted to talk about though. Again, it's not that you don't, but it's just that moment. I'm hearing, can you move over? I need part of this table to show them this thing. So maybe like a number of people in a group. I'm hearing the letter H so strongly. I'm hearing let's clear it in the heart chakra. 1 second. Someone's like, they can't hear you. They're like, it's fine. I'm seeing H. It's such a specific word. Oh, it's like a company name. It's letter H. Something and something. Hewlett and Packard, maybe? One second. Anyways. Something ledger, even? I don't know. Okay, so the letter H. Something with a G, H-G. He. I don't know. For a number of you, there's something that you kind of, there's something even like data that's missing, like data plot points, like missing on the screen for the presentation, and like, you're just like, we're gonna do it anyways. Ace of Wands upright. The light isn't working. Ace of Cups in reverse. Frick. Someone light a match. I remember that. Ace of Wands upright. I'm here because who will save your soul? Da, 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 da. I suddenly feel really hungry here right now, so I don't know if that's a little too for a number of you. Yeah, what? Okay, so for a number of you, yeah, no, someone's like, we can't hear you. Can you make it louder? Daughter Cups Reverse was like, hello everyone. They're like tapping on the mic. Son of Cups. So yeah, there's something that somebody is they're like, I come from a broken family. I'm hearing that as well. The Sun upright. Let's clear it. They're wanting to pitch something. They're like, this is my story. This is my history. I sold my boat. I sold my things. I sold my Legos. I sold my look at me over here stamp and sticker kit. I sold everything. Maybe they're starting an entrepreneurial project, and they're kind of presenting the process of doing that, and maybe they left they kind of stepped away from some kind of cycle. Now, Sagittarius, someone's like dropping the clicker thing to get to the slide. I'm hearing that leads to the best part of the introduction. I'm hearing that as well. I'm like, but then it gets frozen on the page that talks about debt. I'm hearing that how at times we failed as a company, and it's like this screen is glitching. I'm hearing that as well. Some Mercury retrograde business happening. Aries wants a break. All right, you guys. I think we will take a break, and we'll see you guys soon. All right, love and light to you. Thank you guys for connecting, tuning in here to you. Enjoy the full moon at Aries. All right, enjoy this period. And I'll